Well, hello there, you spectacular specimens of humankind.
Subscribed. You're most kind.
Oh my. 27 months of the gorgeous Valen Vane, cause goddamn he looks rough but goddamn does he make rough look good.
It's
Valen
true.
Valen smooch.
It's true, Grand Zenak. Long time no see, Grand Zenak. I hope you're doing well, friend. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Whatever it is that has taken you away from us for a short period of time has been treating you beautifully, you glorious being. Kicking things off nice and quickly there with the 27 months. 27 months as well is our third baby. What are we going to call our baby? What are we going to call our baby, Grand Zenak, you cheeky devils? Welcome on in, you beautiful beings. I will say hello to everybody momentarily, but first, Grand Zenak. I should now inscribe your name on the mirror vein. By having your name on the mirror vein means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil, and of course you get access to all those sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Good God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know. And thank you very much for helping. I'm trying to remember, friends. Thank you very much for helping us towards our goal of the 70-30 split plus program. I remember. Fucking terrible at remembering shit. Fucking terrible. Zooey Booey coming in here with these 65 streams you have been streaking through here. 65 streams. And Lee Nightingale with your cheeky little 20 bits. Thank you very much for the 20 little panderings to my ego, you beautiful being. That's very, very kind of you. Zooty Booty, how are you dealing with the cold streaking through here? It's bloody freezing. As usual, it's quite warm today. It's quite toasty today. A bit rainy, but quite toasty.
Lee Knight is being far too kind.
What?
Confound them.
What? Excuse me? What? But why? Explain yourself, huh? What? Lee, thank you very much, you beautiful individual people. If you've got egos in chat, could you please throw them out? I'll say a massive thank you to Lee for that cheeky little donation. That's very, very kind of you, beautiful beings. What is happening?
Kind.
I haven't even said hello to anybody yet. And Lee Nightingale's coming in.
Subscribe.
With a cheeky subscription as well.
Kind.
And Pixie Bomb.
Well fuck. That's definitely a thing.
That is definitely a thing. 31 months, Pixie Bomb. And Lee Nightingale's coming in with a fresh, cheeky little subscription there as well. Oh my lordy, you're ticking all the boxes. Lee Nightingale's, is this just because you want to see all the different alerts are? There's a lot of alerts. It's probably wise not to go into it. It'll cost far too much money. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that to yourself, all right? I will inscribe both of your names upon the mirror vein. And Pixie Bomb.
Yeah, you subscribed. You're most kind.
Max Boyd, thank you very much for giving that sub to Senbar. Senbar Flay, Pixie Bomb, and Lee Nightingales. All of your names have been inscribed upon the mirror of vein. It means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devils. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Good God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? You know, good lord. I haven't even said hello to everybody yet. Hold on a moment. You've been following for a while. It's nice to actually contribute. Thank you very much, Lee Nightingales. Well, friends, I really, really appreciate that, Lee. I genuinely really do. Tomorrow, people will actually have a potential of financially funding me through the medium of free things from you. Because tomorrow we are doing a sponsor stream. And from what I understand, the game that we're doing tomorrow is a free game. And if you hit certain targets, then they give me money. Woo! Woo! That always makes me happy. It's a nice little way to the people who want to support me, but aren't financially able to do so, might be able to financially able to do so without costing you a penny. You know, Zooey Booey, you cheeky devil. Thank you very much for the 100 little panderings. I see what you've all done, by the way, friends. I see what you've all done. Oh, Grand Zenak. I'm not sure what our babies are called. I'm gonna have to try and find them, but there's so many babies. We call one of them Janara Erie. There's so many. You're just gonna have to come up with a new one. Otherwise, it'll take me forever to try and find them. Take me forever to try and find them, you cheeky devils. You look away, Calandra. You take it easy, you beautiful being. I know you're going through a rough patch at the moment, so you take whatever time you need, you beautiful bean. Right, okay. How's it going, Max? Hello, Phoenix of the Fens. How's it going, Eris Ptolemy? What is this? Jenna Barwin.
Glad to be here, back from vacation.
Back from vacation. I hope you had a wonderful vacation. Where did you go? Did you go anywhere nice? Nice. I'll ask you now that you're back. I'll ask you whether you went anywhere nice. Jenna Barwin, author. I should now subscribe your name on the mirror vein. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Good God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow. Friends, you saw me on Friday. What is going on? What is with the mayhem of this Monday evening? Is it because it's bank holiday? No, bank holiday is only a UK thing. What the fuck? What is happening? Philly and Washington, D.C.? That sounds amazing. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time, you beautiful bean. I hope you had a wonderful time. Dabba Cogsworth, how's it going? Phoenix the Fence, Eris Ptolemy, hello, you beautiful bean. Zabadian, hello, you glorious bean. Hi there, hi there. How's it going, Semba? Hello, you beautiful individuals. Oh, my lordy. Lee Nightingale's Grand Zenarch, how you doing? One True Cripple, how's it going? How's it going? Hope work is treating you okay today, One True Cripple. Max Wattage, you exquisite individual. Zooty Booty, hello, how you doing? How's it going? Oh, my lordy, all these beautiful people coming in here. 13 feet, I told the joke and everyone laughed. At 27 feet, the same result. At 54 feet, no one heard me. Guess what? I guess I went a little too far with that joke. I hate you, Zabadian. I hate you, damn it. I hate you. Hope you're doing well, friend. Pixie Bomb, hello. How's it going? It's a bit chilly out there now. It certainly is. It's a wee bit on the chilly side for sure. You know. Choo-choo! No, Max, we're ignoring it. For those people that are new here, look, the hype train is much like an impromptu erection. If you leave it alone, it'll go away. All right? The fact that you started off on level 2 is fucking outrageous to begin with, okay? So we'll just swiftly move on. It's all good. It's all right. You know? Babbly, hello. How you doing? How's it going? I'm doing all right, thank you very much. I had a very, very long drive back from McSteffels today because it seems that today, being a holiday here in the UK, was the day that everyone wanted to drive and therefore cause all kinds of fucking chaos. But it was all right. It only added an extra like half an hour onto my journey. It was just a long one, do you know what I mean? Just a long one. Friends, if you've got hype train emotes, please throw all of them out into the chat right now. Say a massive thank you to all those people that subbed, that gifted subbed, that threw all those cheeky little bitties out there. I really, really, really appreciate it. Friends, thank you so much for all that you do to help me out and support me. It means the absolute world. It really does. It really, really does. Damn it, Dabba Cogsworth. Damn it. Jenna Barwin, thank you very much for the 4 little bitties. Oh, you snuck those in, didn't you? You snuck those ones in. Lee Nightingales for the next 20 little bitties as well. Oh, my lucky lordy. Friends, you're sneaking them in. We don't get an alert until 100 bits, all right? You don't get an alert until 100 bits. And even then, there's like a whole load of others that are going on there, all right? So just, it's all right. Save your pennies. I love you to pieces, but save your pennies. You know? Next time. Oh, my lordy. Back from vacation, love to see it. So many babies can make all the football teams now. Yeah, I should probably number them at some point and find out exactly how many Twitch babies we actually have, because there's a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Do you know what I mean? Took the day off yesterday. I tore my back yesterday. Oh shit! Took the day off today. Yeah. I'm glad that you've taken the day off, but I'm gutted at the reason why you had to take the day off. One True Cribble. That's fucking awful, man. I hope you're taking it as easy as humanly possible. You know, Lady Daydream, hello, how's it going? Purple Dolphin, welcome on in. Astra, how you doing? Surely it's more fun to give it lots of attention. Look. Sometimes, look, Astra, when it comes down to it, you give it too much attention, it spits in your eye. All right. I'm just saying. I'll do house like no worries, Dabba Cogsworth. You take it easy, you beautiful being. You take it easy. I'm just saying, it's the thing that happens, right? And while body is super achy after last night's concert shenanigans, but bed is helping, that is entirely fair. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time at the concert. Doing very well. I've been doing an exploration journey through my brain. Still a lot of areas to cover, let me tell you. Brains are very huge. Brains are very huge. And do you know what's about it? They get bigger with age. As you get older, your brain gets bigger. In a metaphorical sense, possibly not a literal one. However, given the headaches that I have been getting recently, maybe a literal one as well. Surprising, given the fucking size of my forehead. But, you know, it's maybe it's all just bone. You know? You know? What do you call the security guard for Samsung? Guardian of the Galaxy. God damn it, Quantenna. God damn it. Disconnecting, reconnecting didn't work. Let's put it on Discord. Oh, shit. Are you having issues, Jenna? If you want to tell me the issues, I might be able to help. I might be able to help. Because it is regarding, like, my Discord and access and stuff like that, right? All these beautiful people coming in here. Oh, my lordy. How you doing? How's it going? Heating pads and anti-inflammatories help. Well, that is good. I am very, very glad to hear it. How's it going, Kindred? Happy Monday to you as well, you beautiful bean. My head always in the sewers. Forget the guy. Look, Purple Dolphin. I can't say I disagree. There's an awful lot of the shit that I think up that is very much that level of filth, shall we say. That level of utter filth. Right? Had a glorious time. It was nice to be able to actually go. Also saw so many boobs. Who did you go see, Aristotle? Did you go see a group of people
Most kind.
who are all getting the boobs out? What's going on?
Meow.
Ginger Bay coming in for the 35 months. Oh, interesting addition to your name there, Ginger Bay. Naomi. Is that the name that you would like us to call you from this point onwards, or are you happy with Ginger Bay? Let us know. On a 16-month streak, but 35 months in total, Ginger Bay. That is wild. That is fucking wild. Ginger Bay Naomi, your name is now inscribed on the Mirror of Vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harra, sexy. Oh, yes, meow. You know? You know? Yeah, cheeky devil, you. 35 months, Ginger Bay. That is wild. That is wild to me. Chunk is cooking something. It smells amazing. Yeah. You know? Those headaches are caused by the terrible dad jokes. They fucking are, Zabadian. They fucking are. Bloody dad jokes. Left, right, and center. I was saying, Zabadian, that I'm on a... well, hopefully in the next little while we'll start recording a new tabletop roleplay show that I'm going to be a part of, which I'm really quite excited about. But if we get to play it, and if I play the character that I'm expecting to play, there is one specific dad joke that I am expecting to make, and it is fucking awful, and it makes my soul fucking cringe, and yet I'm gonna say it, and I can absolutely guarantee that the next like 5-10 minutes are gonna be me desperately trying not to fucking fold in on myself out of sheer shame. Do you know what I mean? But now I've thought of it, I have to say it. I have to say it, you know? You know? Painted lady, hello you beautiful bean. How's it going? Milky Pork, how you doing? How's it going? Finley. 07 banana. 07 banana. Basically their Discord isn't acknowledging the Twitch subscription. That's interesting. Itchy nose. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Woo. Huh. How interesting. And you've disconnected your Twitch to your... You've disconnected your Twitch and your Discord and then reconnected your Twitch and your Discord. Make sure that it's the right Discord and make sure it's the right Twitch is one thing. Because I've definitely seen it before where people have linked the wrong accounts and stuff like that. Good question. Unless Do-do-do-do-do-do. Up. 2 seconds. I need to go. Oh, I can't do anything. I can't do anything while I am live on Twitch for you, Jenna. But what I'll do is after I have finished streaming, I will... authentication can take up to 24 hours. If it's been longer than 24 hours... And you know what? Regardless of whether it's been 24 hours or not. Thank you very much for that, Finley, by the way. I really appreciate that. Oh, my God. Regardless of whether it's been 24 hours or not, if you could... like, after the stream, what I will do is I will go into our thing and make sure that we are, like, everything's synced up properly, because it might be synced incorrectly. Yeah, there with us. It's all good. Good. I'm glad you saw nothing. We're all good. We're all good. Things apparently appearing before they should have done. Wait. Basically, Discord isn't on the Twitch. Yeah. Can't find the subscriber stuff on Discord. Did you say that you could find it before? I don't know why. I can't do anything while I'm streaming, so I don't know why I'm asking. But what I'll do, because I've just done a quick Google there, and it says that there is a possibility that there's an issue on our side. But if what Finley has said might be the case, if it's been... it can take up to 24 hours to authenticate. So it might be a case of it just happening tomorrow. But either way, I will double check the like integration sync on the server's end, like on our end, as opposed to yours. All right, to make sure that everyone's on the same page, you know. Gonna go lurk with the stream in the background. No worries, you take it easy, Grand Zenak. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Go have a wonderful gaming situation. Do you know what I mean? Perverted little dolphin. I'm not gonna lie to you, Purple Dolphin. Every dolphin that I have ever heard of is always a pervert. Dolphins literally have blowhole sex and rub their genitalia against divers and shit. So I'm not surprised. I'm not even vaguely surprised, you know. Either is good, but almost 3 years is nuts. Yeah, that is wild, Ginger Bay. That is wild. I've been debating, by the way, friends. I've been debating because we're getting to a point where some people are at a level where they're approaching like 69 months. 69 months subscribed to the channel. And I feel like if somebody subscribed to the channel for 69 months, I should get them a gift. For the memes. For the glorious memes. So I don't know what kind of gift yet. I don't know what I'm going to send them. But if they're happy to share their details with me, then I would like to send a gift to people that hit 69 fucking 69 months subscription deserves a fucking gift. Do you know what I mean? It deserves something. So I haven't worked out what yet. Maybe the bum Snapchat, the fabled. But could you imagine? Could you imagine if at 69 months subscribed, you actually got a picture of my hiney signed with me, just a signed picture of my backside. Maybe some free merch. No, because we give away free merch for stuff quite a bit. I want to make sure that it's something unique. Do you know what I mean? I want to make sure it's something unique, something that you have to have subscribed for 69 months in order to get. Do you know what I mean? Like that, it needs to be something that's a very finite fucking loyalty appreciation thing. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? As a, yeah, you know. Asking Alexandria, I'm not mad about it at all, but it definitely caught me off guard. Wasn't expecting any boobs. That is fair. I can't say that I was expecting boobs from an Asking Alexandria concert either, to be honest with you. Although saying that, across the 2000s, every rock show had tits in it. Every rock show, it was just like, People on shoulders. Look, breasts. You know? You know? You forgot it was Monday? And so did I, to be honest with you, Painted Lady. I like literally with me streaming on Thursday and Friday instead of Tuesday and Wednesday last week. This like the whole weekend has felt off. It's felt weird. It's felt like I'm missing out on something. Like I should still be streaming or something like that. You know, it's been very odd. It's been very, very peculiar. But we're back into it now. We're back into the normal schedule. You know, back into the normal schedule, which is well worth it, right? Well worth it. No worries. Yeah, it's all good. Did the bot give away your bum Snapchat? Terrible bot. It did, little fucker. Right, Astra? It fucking did. What a bastard. Coming in here, getting all of my fucking business, giving away my bum Snapchat when I'm not ready to do so. Good lord. What is it like, eh? Props to the female presenting humans who were showing their boobies, but it was definitely awkward. It definitely comes with the territory, but I could tell that the bands were uncomfortable with seeing the boobs. Oh, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. It kind of does. There's like a big reputation, especially with like the Asking Alexandra era, where bands wanted that shit, you know? They wanted that shit. But was it a good gig overall, Eris? Yeah. You're welcome, Jenna. You're welcome. Van's the biggest perverted dolphin. Can even talk like one. I have been told, I put that out on TikTok actually about me being able to speak like a dolphin, and 2 people in the comments were like, oh my god, it's not just me. And I'm like, this is amazing. I'm not the only person that can do this. But there's also a part of me because that's like skeptical, because I'm like, it's the internet. Can you actually do this? Can you do this, or are you just saying that you can do this? I want video evidence, or at least audio evidence to show that you can do it, right? That's what I want. I want a proof. I want proof. You know? That's true. Exactly, Eris. It needs to be unique. I can attest to dolphin schmexing divers. Happened to me in the text and calcos. Oh, no, Jenna Bowen. Bloody dolphins. All right, savage little bastards. Have seen your backside. That image is burnt into my retinas. Good. So it should be. Such is the luxury, Pixie Bomb. Such is the luxury of the bum Snapchat, right? Then I'm a dolphin, right? Asexual and demisexual. Asexual, demisexual. So only one partner for me. No one else is attracted to me, which is entirely fair. I'm sure, to be fair, sexuality is a spectrum, and as I found out in the Museum of Sex in New York City, asexuality being a spectrum is definitely a thing across animals as well. Mammals especially, but animals in general. So there's no reason why there wouldn't be asexual, demisexual dolphins out there. I see no qualms or things as to the reason why they wouldn't be there, you know? A plaster cast of Valen's butt. Which would be fine if I was sending it in the UK, Astra. But if I was sending it abroad, that could get real expensive real quickly. Do you know what I mean? In Carbonite, like Han Solo. I'm sure it'd be the Han Solo bit that people would be thinking about there, Max Wedge. All right. Let's not be about the bush too much here. Right? I think most of it is because most of the members of the band's are married now. So, like, I get it. It's freaking awesome. I had a blast. It was a good nostalgia for sure, especially hearing the good old Screamo days. That's fair. That is fair. I get it. Screamo was never really my thing, but I can appreciate the nostalgia factor. It's one of those. Yeah, I can get it. It was like the awkwardness of being married and not specifically wanting it, but they always have the opportunity to turn around and say, don't do it. Do you know what I mean? I've seen bands do it before. I've seen bands like get up on stage and just be like, hey, look, can we not do that? Because that doesn't make us comfortable when we're up here trying to have a good time and trying to provide good entertainment for everybody, you know? So there's always the option for them to say no, which is good, which should be upheld. Good old consent. We appreciate consent, friends. We appreciate consent. So yeah, we're back to a normal schedule, friends. We're not back to a normal schedule. Or things were like at the end of games and stuff now, which is a bit odd. Like normally we stream this time and chat shit, which is what we are naturally doing. But like tomorrow we finish Dredge. Obviously tomorrow we're going to be doing this sponsored stream. I will let you all know that the sponsored stream is going to be at least 2 hours long. What we'll end up doing is we will stream. I'll end up chatting shit for like a couple of hours. All right, well, a couple of hours. I'll end up chatting for shit for like an hour and a half or what have you, and then we'll enter the sponsored segment, which will be 2 hours long, at least 2 hours long anyway, depending on how much we enjoy ourselves, you know. But yeah, we'll go into it. We'll jump into it. We'll see how it goes. The way that it works for everybody, so that everyone's aware of it, is there's I'm being paid regardless. They are paying me a base level of like to play the game on my stream during those 2 hours. There's also things going to be like overlays and like timed announcements and shit like that come out and what have you. I would like to say that there is absolutely no obligation to download the game. It is completely free. It's a free game. So if you would like to download the game, please use my link to do so when I have my link ready to roll out to you all. If you use my link to do so, then if you hit certain targets, then I get extra money. They throw extra money at me, which is a really good way for if you are a person that would like to support me monetarily and aren't able to do so for whatever reason. And there's certainly no judgment here. There's no judgment here by any stretch of the imagination. The world is a fucking expensive place at the moment. But if there is something that you would like to do and you would like to support me, and this goes for all sponsored streams, do you know what I mean? The best way to do it is to indulge in the games that they get sponsored to play, you know? So tomorrow we're going to be playing a game. I'm going to be dressing up because it's me. I will let you all know that I have been specifically told that I'm not allowed to be too sexual or too rude during the sponsored segment. Okay. They've said that the odd swear isn't too bad, but I can't talk about deep fisting in the middle of the sponsored segment. So brand safety and what have you know. so that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. I'll be dressed up. We'll be playing this game. If you would like to play it yourself, then please do so. I will let you know what all of the targets and what have yous are. And if you would like to help me by playing it and hitting those targets and throwing some extra cash monies, not from your pockets, but from the pockets of the brand at me, even better. Even better. And if you enjoy the game, fucking double trouble. Double trouble. Do you know what I mean? I'm really going to struggle not swearing. It's going to be like PG Valen all over again. Fucking hell. Whilst being a little less creepy, I would like to hope. I would like to hope, all right?
Oh, you followed me. Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you very much for the follow, you beautiful individual. Welcome on in. I don't like to call people out just in case they're lurking, but you're very, very welcome here. You're very welcome indeed. You know? Van Vane, a brand risk? Who'd have thunk it, right? Who'd have thunk it, Finley? Me? A brand risk? Good lord. I don't understand. I'm very honest. I'm very, very honest. Elden Ring Wiki, welcome on in. How you doing? How's it going? I'm taking it by your name that you are an enthusiastic fan of the world of Elden Ring. I mean, it's an assumption. If you're not, and that's just an ironic name, that's fucking hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Never mind Thingelia. It was just nice to hear since the lead singer was having vocal issues in the past. Oh, that's good. Like, not that he's having vocal issues, but just that you managed to get that level of nostalgia. Do you know what I mean? 100% agree. There were good spots about it and totally no qualms about it. I just wasn't expecting his boobs and asking out. Now, I wouldn't have expected that. I expected it from Nickelback and Kid Rock. I would have expected it from Kid Rock. I wouldn't have expected it from Nickelback, to be honest with you. If you're talking shit like old school, like fucking Slipknot and shit like that, then yeah, 100%. But go to a Steel Panther concert, there is very likely going to be tits. but I wouldn't have expected it from Asking Alexandra. And Nickelback? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Okay, no fisting Valen tomorrow. Yeah, exactly, right? You're great, and yes, how are you? Doing very well. Thank you very much, Elden Ring. Doing very, very well. I'm a happy-go-lucky scamp of an individual. I went away at the weekend, saw my partner, and we watched a whole load more of The Haunting of Hill House, which is a fucking great series. We binged Midnight Mass, and we'd watched like the first couple of Haunting of Hill House, and now we've only got 2 episodes to watch. We haven't seen the last 2 episodes yet. So we watched that. We also watched a really interesting documentary.
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Well, APG-13 for Billis Glenvein. That's new. Don't mind me. Just trying to get some greenery done on something in need of doing. You all amazing, by the way.
Some greenery done on something in need of doing. That sounds very suspicious. That sounds very suspicious. Azari Greenfire, are you naturally actually poison ivy? And therefore ready to kill us all with all of the murder of plantiness? Oh, art. Oh, right. Never mind. It's all good. It's okay. I take it back. Azari Greenfire, I should now inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil, and of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harra, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow. You know? It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's just twisting. It's alright. I can still see it. We're all good. Not sure why my chair is doing this today, but it is. Do you know what I mean? Whoa. Right. Where were we? Most boobs you ever saw in one place was a Motley Crue gig. Aside from the Tory conference, of course. That is true. I'm not surprised at all from a Motley Crue gig. Do you know what? I watched when I was away at McSteffels, like looking after her kid while she was doing this work do. I watched an episode of Ghost Adventures. Good old Zach Baggins or Zach Bagans. Zach Baggins, and it had Vince Neil on it. It was an old episode. It was like a good few years old. And Vince Neil was there, and they were investigating like the fucking, oh my God, it was like the penthouse of Frank Sinatra or something like that. And I remember Vince Neil was sat there, and he was sat there with 3 very, very young ladies. And as you all know, I am not one to judge. I am not one to judge by any stretch of the imagination. Do you know what I mean? Each person has their own tastes, so long as they're all consenting adults, and they're all doing it of their own free will, and they're all over the age of 18. I've got no qualms. Do you know what I mean? But he definitely came across quite lecherous. It was him always with his arm around one of these 3 young ladies, and I was like, come on. Come on, guy. Are they there because they're genuinely interested in you? And in which case, then fair play, no qualms at all. I will not question a single fucking thing. But are they there because of the drugs and drink and the fame that they're getting by being a part of being attached to you? Do you know what I mean? Are you being taken for a fool? Or are you taking them for a fool? Do you know what I mean? Like, I got questions. You lurk away, Bevel Dolphin. You lurk away, you beautiful being. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate you. You know? However, it did entertain me to listen to Vince Neil be like, speaking to the ghost of Frank Sinatra, being like, Frank, it's me, Vince. Do you remember meeting me? Do you remember putting your hands on my wife's tits? And I was like, what? What? My ex-wife used to call Zach Baggins douchey with Ghostbuster. I fucking love Zach Baggins. I think he takes himself way too seriously, and I think he has fucking no people skills at all. And yet, I have to admire the passion he has. I have to admire the passion he has for his industry. Do you know what I mean? He has absolutely paved the way for so many ghost hunting shows. It is unreal. I'm sure it was Frank Sinatra. Hold on, let me now double check. Ghost Adventures with Vince Neil. Yeah, this was a really old one because Nick Groff was part of the thingy as well. Yeah, it was at the Riviera Hotel. Yeah. Frank Sinatra had a suite in the Riviera Hotel. And yeah, Frank Sinatra apparently grabbed Vince Neil's wife's tits at the time. How you doing, Dep Fan? How's it going? How you going? Midnight Mass is my favorite. I did enjoy Midnight Mass. I get to a certain point with biblical creepy shit.
Most kind.
Elden Ring. That's very kind of you to come in here, follow, and then decide to subscribe. That's very, very kind of you, you beautiful being. I will now inscribe your name upon the mirror of Vane. Elden Ring Wiki. Your name is now inscribed upon the mirror of Vane, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil, and of course you get access to all his sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, harra, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow, you know? And thank you very much for helping us get one step closer to that 70-30 split with the Plus program. We've got the 60-40 split for those people that are not aware, which is fucking amazing. We need 300 subscriber points for 3 months in a row to get the 70-30 one. And I have openly said that if we ever get to a point where we do hit the 70-30, which would be fucking amazing, but if we ever do it, where we're on a 70-30 split, I will take 69%. 30% will go to Twitch, and 1% will go to charity, purely so that we can have this. Yeah, there's the 69-31 split. Yeah, exactly, Astra. That exact split, purely so that I can have the 69% split for the memes. Those good old memes, you know. Now, I enjoyed Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
I do struggle with preachy individuals, you know. Anonymous. I really struggle with preachy biblical bullshit. So towards the end of Midnight Mass, without spoilering it for people, there was some elements of it where I was like, here we go. Here we go. Fair enough. All right, fair enough. This is the fair enough, sure. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for gifting that cheeky little sub to Bum Snapchat. Bum Snapchat, your name is now inscribed on the mirror of Vane, which means you get access to my Snapchat. But you don't need access to the Bum Snapchat because you already are a Bum Snapchat. Interesting. And of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes, but the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, harra, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? Hello, Moopin. Hello, you beautiful individual. Welcome on in. It's the Bum Snapchat, right? It's the Bum Snapchat. Oh, my lordy. Where were we? Motley Crue? Yeah. Just having that same though. Saw 2 pairs yesterday, which was fine, but I think Motley was at least 10 in direct view. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Now must figure out what a flock of boobs would be called. A flock? I feel like a flock of boobs is an enlightening way of calling it. Or oh God. So I was immediately thinking, my brain being my brain, you know, my brain being my brain was like, right, what animal is there out there that are like boobs other than boobies? Do you know what I mean? As in the bird, because that would be a flock of boobs, right? So my brain immediately goes to jellyfish. A collection of jellyfish. You know? They've got the delightful consistency. They've got the relative shape. For the vast majority of jellyfish anyway. You know, a jiggle of boobs does make sense. How you doing, Doom Hippie? Hello, you beautiful bean. However, I literally Googled a group of jellyfish. A group of jellyfish is called a smack. A smack of jellyfish. So, if we were to compare them to their to their closest animal relative, I would say a smack of boobs. Oh my god, the fetish world is just screaming at me. It's going, yes, let's call him a smack of boobs. Yes, come Valen, yes. How's it going, Stupedia? Hello, Jazzica. You learning just yesterday? That's amazing. That is amazing. A smack of boobs. There you go. That is the plural collection of multiple pairs of boobs. You know? There's also the Eurasian pendulum tit bird. There's a lot of tits over in the UK in so many different forms. So many different forms. There's now things like Ozzy Osbourne talks, and that's the best way I can describe. Oh yeah, to be fair, Eris, like Vince Neil. The thing with Vince Neil, and it's genuinely upsetting to me. Vince Neil sang amazingly in the 80s, in the late 70s, early 80s, throughout the 80s, but as part of Motley Crue. Phenomenal voice, you know. It's a very unique voice, but it's a phenomenal voice at the same time. But the thing about voices like that, especially when you are a cisgender man, is the fact that unless you massively take care of them, it's gonna get fucked. Cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, late nights, not doing your vocal warm-ups, diet, exercise, all of this shit will fuck your voice. All of this shit will just fuck your voice. And therefore, the thing is, like, it's like all of these bands now that I'm seeing, a lot of bands where they've got really high-pitched cis male singers, and that's fucking amazing. I love to see it, but I'm like, there is a time limit on that. Unless you take amazing care of your voice, there's a time limit on that. And even then there's still a time limit on it, because your voice just naturally deepens as time goes on, you know?
It's the myth, the man, the legend in his own pants. Valen Vane, everyone. Happy subiversary, my dear friend.
Today's pants are delightfully coppery ones. Bear, how you doing? How's it going? Neil Young still has the voice of an angel. Evidently looked after it. Chunk. How you doing, Bear? Long time no see. I hope the work is treating you well, you beautiful bean. I should now inscribe your name on the mirror vein. By having your name on the mirror vein means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough. But God damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harra, sexy. Oh, yes, meow. And thank you very much for taking us one step closer to that 70-30 split with the plus points. I appreciate that. Not doing the vocal warm-ups, looking at Ronnie Radcom falling in reverse, who never does vocal warm-ups and takes pride in it. He's a fucking idiot. I'm just saying, I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to throw it out there like a condom in an orgy. If your voice is your career, mine is, and I struggle, I do sometimes if I'm feeling particularly tight, because I'm only speaking, do you know what I mean? I'm not stressing my voice too much. But And I also speak an awful lot. I talk an awful lot. So this is like a regular fucking thing. Like my voice is always in this level of warmth, as it were. But if you are doing any kind of strenuous activity in regards to like projecting, before I do any theater stuff, before I do any musical stuff, before I do any of that shit, you fucking stretch your voice out. Warm up and cool down like any fucking exercise. Warm up and cool down like any fucking exercise. Jesus Christ, you know? Figure out what a flock of boobs. A smack of boobs, definitely. Definitely, you know? That checks out. Vince is odd. Vince isn't odd. Vince is very predictable, Eris told me. Vince is very much trying to relive, from what I've seen of Vince Neil, and I don't know, I haven't looked deeply into him or what have you. I would say that he remembers the good days and is trying to relive the good days. And I have to say that maybe that's massively changed since, I mean, fucking hell, the episode with what was it? Ghost Adventures. Let's find out when that aired. 2012. All right, so we're talking 12 years ago. Things may have changed. He might have mellowed out. He might have chilled out. He might have been fine and dandy. I don't think he has, but he might be. He might be. You know? But yeah, it just very much the heyday happened, and they try and relive it. And it's not possible to relive your heyday. It's not. So the best thing you can do is to adapt and create a new heyday in and of yourself in the way that you are, you know? Yeah, I know. First I saw you on TikTok, then months later, Jay Britton raided you. Small World. Oh, Elden Ring. Yeah, fucking. I was watching Jay Britton play Red Dead Redemption earlier because it was fucking great. Yeah, I know Jay. Jay's really good people. Jay's good people. In fact, you know what? I'm going to give him a shout out. Friends, if you like highly entertaining roleplay shit and all of that chaos and what have you, Jay Britton. Voice actor extraordinaire, exquisite human being, fucking hilarious. One of my favorite people on Twitch. I fucking love him to pieces. But yeah, he's good. He's good. How you doing, Dep fan? How's it going? Doom hippie, your glorious being. A pillow fort. I went, amusingly, Pixie Bomb. Amusingly. You say a pillow fort. I went where we were talking very, very briefly earlier on about the Sex Museum in New York. I went to the Sex Museum in New York. Fucking amazing place. Really, really cool. Really enjoyed it. There was an entire floor that talked about sexuality and animals and stuff. There was an entire floor, an entire exhibit dedicated to non-heteronormative sexualities in animals. To prove that anyone who turns around and says, oh, well, being gay is unnatural. It's like, well, it appears throughout the entire animal kingdom. So, how unnatural are you talking? We've got a lot of it going on, you know? But there was a floor that had like circus style things, and you say a pillow fort of boobs. One of the little rooms that they had off to a side was a bouncy castle made out of giant boobs. It was just boobs on every fucking surface of all different shapes, sizes, and colors. And yeah, it was a bouncy castle of boobs, and it was fucking brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Loved it. Had a wonderful time, you know? Yeah, no. A smack of jellyfish. Yeah. There are birds called tits, which are very cute. There's also birds called boobies. Let's do it. Here we are. This is a blue tit. Tit gets very, very cold. It might turn blue. That's what I heard anyway. And in relation to the blue tit, we also have the booby. This is a blue-footed booby. But I didn't realize the boobies had feet until this point. Do you know what I mean? The blue-footed booby. So when someone says, get your booby out, we know what's going on. We know what's happening, all right?
Yeah, you subscribe.
What is going on today?
Kind.
A little birthday gift to myself from myself. And also to you, Valen.
Oh, you gnarly Quinn, you beautiful bean. Let's do it this way instead. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear gnarly Quinn. Happy birthday to Happy birthday, gnarly Quinn, you beautiful bean. And also coming in here for the 17 months, also putting us a step forward in our path to 70-30, which makes me very, very happy. Thank you very much for that. 17 months, good lord. I should now describe your name on the mirror vein. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil, and of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough, but god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harra, sexy, oh yes, meow, you know? Don't you start, bear. Fucking hell. Been a while since you've done that. Hope you're doing well, bear. Hope life's treating you okay. Oh my god. Ah. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. All of the itchy nose. Where's my music? Oh. Oh. Try that again. Play some music, please.
Yeah, you subscribed.
It's taking his time.
Most
It's taking his time.
kind.
Anonymous gifter. An anonymous individual has come in here gifting tier 4 sub. Very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Why is my music being a shit? If I've got a mod available, can you put all my things to do to find a new place to get music? Because this is genuinely fucking shit. And infuriating. Okay. We're back with it. We're back with it. Thank you very much, Finley. Oh, bang my fucking thingies. I got such an itchy nose today. Friends, in about 4 minutes' time, there will be advertisements. They will last for exactly 3 minutes. By persevering through the advertisements, if you are not a subscriber, it does help me financially. I appreciate that. I do appreciate you persevering. You know? Where was I? Anonymous gifting a sub to tier 4 subscription. Tier 4 sub. Tier 4 sub by having your name on the mirror of any means you get access to my personal Snapchat. And not a bum. What? By being a tier 4 subscription, you technically get access to my bum Snapchat, but it's a tier 1 subscription of the tier 4. I'm very confused. Maybe you get a very confusing bum Snapchat, where you get sent pictures of random shit and you have to question, is it a bum? Is it not? Is it a bum? Is it not? That's what it is. That's what it is. And of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harra, sexy, oh yes, meow, you know? You know? From Snapchat Touche. Oh, fucking you perk up. Fucking you perk up, right? Thinks of breasting boobily. There's a meme of breasting boobily. I fucking love the word boob. Boob is such a great word. UK has blue tits, but they're called here. It fucking is. Although it's been very, very warm today. As I was driving back, it was like, fucking hell. I shouldn't have put a jumper on before setting off to drive, you know? Should not have put a jumper on. Seeing more spasmodic dysphonia due to not caring for one's vocals. Yeah, if you don't look after your vocal cords, they will fuck up. Especially, okay, let me rephrase that. They won't fuck up on general things. Friends, you don't have to wake up every morning and do vocal warm-ups. You don't have to do that. But if you use your voice as part of your job, if you are a singer, if you are a fucking actor, if you are, if you use your voice as part of your day-to-day fucking job and you need it, then do your warm-ups. Do your warm-ups, do your cooldowns. Do you know what I mean? Lou, how you doing? How's it going, you beautiful being? Welcome back on in. You luck away. Do your thing. Do what you need to do, you know? It's like lead singer of Disturbed pretty much is a monk with his voice, prides himself on his vocals and vocals. Yeah, and so long as they do vocal warm-ups, they'll be fine. Because I'm not saying that these people can't sing by any stretch of the imagination. I'm saying that their voice will have a limited time span if they don't do vocal warm-ups. If they don't look after their throat, their vocal cords, their hard and soft palate, if they don't look after their musical instrument, it's like you can't fucking, if you never ever tune your guitar, then your guitar will go out of tune and it will be unplayable. Or you'll snap a string. Same shit. Only you can't replace a string. You can't replace your vocal cords as easily as you can replace your fucking guitar string, you know? I'm retired, but I have a full-time job, 2 side gigs, Uber, and background movie work, plus my 3D printing business. Who's busy? I don't know what you're speaking of. Oh, Bear. I see you. I see you, Sunshine. And do you know what? I appreciate you taking the time. I appreciate you taking the time to come in and say hi to us, given how busy you are. You know what I mean? I really do. I genuinely do. How's it going, Shade Secrets? Hello, you beautiful individual. Right, let me catch up a wee bit. Oh, before I do that, though. But before I catch up, because, you know, and more delays are always good fun. More delays are always good fun. There we go. Friends, the time has come. The advertisements are upon us. Which means, of course, it's time for What is Valen Wearing Today? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside and between. It's time for What is Valen Wearing Today? Valen Vane is wearing a delightfully long-sleeved, slightly cozy top with a hidden skull-based necklace that a member of the community bought him far too long ago. He's wearing dangly earrings because he's feeling a dangly kind of boy today. Should we see what else he's got in? Let's see what else he's got on. Yes. That's what happens when I don't pause it quickly enough. That's what happens when I don't pause it quickly enough. Oh my lordy, Mr. Full Verse out. That's alright, Simba. That's alright, you've been busy. Been busy doing stuffs. Busy doing stuffs. Doing all the bits and pieces. Thank you very much for putting the thing in the things to do as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, I very much appreciate that. Very much appreciated, you beautiful beans. Right, where the fuck was I? Him, Nicky, and Tommy for sure wanting to relive the fame, yeah. Well, to be fair, when it comes to Motley Crue, they're telling me, and do you know what? When it comes to all of the bands of the 70s and 80s, you can tell by how many times they do a goodbye tour. You can tell. There are a whole load of bands. There are a whole load of bands from the 80s, especially the 80s, who have done like their farewell tour. They're like, do you know what? We'll do one last thing. We'll do our farewell tour, and that'll be us. And that'll be us done. All right? We'll do a thing. This will be the last opportunity for everyone to come say us, say goodbye, say all your bits and pieces. Goodbye, see you later, never again. This is it. We're done. Fucking yeah, bye, see you later. Oh my lordy, yes. This is it. And then they're like... So, I'm not getting as much money as I did before. I'm kind of lonely. Should we do another tour? Should we do another tour? Let's do another tour. Let's do another goodbye tour. Let's do another goodbye. Let's do one last one. One last one for the road, you know? And then they go on tour again. It's just like... Come on now. Like, go do your own solo projects. Sure. Just find something new to do with your life. You know? We're back. It's the We're All Skin tour. Well, it's not even that they're skin zooty booty. It's just that, I don't know, it's like they get lonely. They're gutted that it's all over. They, like, many of them, you see, this is the interesting thing. How's it going, MC? How you doing? This is the interesting thing. The amount of, like, bands that I have seen that have done, like, the one last tour and then literally left it there. It's like, one last tour. This is our final tour. We're not doing this again. And then they all go off and do their own solo projects. Those are the ones that end up being so fucking, like, successful. Excuse me, because they're the ones that are like, okay, this was an era of our life that is now over. And if they're all alive 10 years afterwards or whatever, then maybe they'll go back and do like, do you know what? It's been 10 years. Should we do like a little one-off just as a sort of like for old time's sake? And it's like, that's fair enough if it's been that long. But when it's like, hey, so we've announced our last tour. This is the last day of our last tour. It was great. This is absolutely fantastic. This is amazing. Oh, we'll never have anything like this again. This is we're packing it all in. It's absolutely fantastic. See you all again next week. Oh no, we can't. Of course not, because this is our last tour ever. Yeah, this is it. This is the one. This is the one. Hey guys, it's been a week. Do you fancy doing another tour? Fuck's sake. You know. I'm skin and lonely. Can I go on tour? We'll do it. We'll do it, Chunk. We'll do it. We'll go on tour. You know? Chunky in the Vein tour, you know? Let's have a look-see. Yeah, we've done all those ones. Ooh. That's an interesting one, but I don't know what's interesting enough. I'm looking for whimsical facts about sex. Decent ones that we haven't seen before. Ooh, I like this one because they've literally got an entire category. It says women or vulva owners. Love that. Ooh, that is interesting. That is interesting. Genuinely interesting. Where's my pipe? Whimsical fact about schmecks. Or sex, because, you know, we're on Twitch and therefore it doesn't matter. Did you know that as age increases and as education increases, so does the rate of the orgasms of vulva owners? Because older and better educated vulva owners are statistically more likely to speak up and act for direct or ask for direct stimulation in their erogenous zones. So it's not specifically that you're more likely to have orgasms, better orgasms as you get older, or anything like that. It's more down to speaking up and asking for it. Statistically, you're more likely to do that as you get more confident with yourself, with your own body, with the abilities that you have, or the things that you like. You get more comfortable with those things, you're more likely to speak up, and therefore you are more likely to have orgasms. There you go. There you go. I haven't seen the person say hi. So, Mizuki, I have said. So I see you peek your little face in there. Can I get a shout out for Mizuki, please? If I've got a mod available, that would be wonderful. Oh, I'm fucking itchy nose today. Because I was literally driving down the countryside with the window open, and therefore all of the hay fevers, pollen getting right up my nose holes. Do you know what I mean? Thank you very much. People go check out Mizuki. You're doing Devil May Cry, Mizuki? Is that like the latest series that you're doing? The Devil May Cry series?
Yeah,
How are you finding it?
Subscribed.
Max.
Kind.
Max. Thank you very much for giving that sub to Mizuki. Mizuki, I shall now inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, harra, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? Ah, there we go. How's it going, Wild Squeak? Oh my lordy, how's it going? You're arriving just to boobs on every surface. Bouncy castle full of boobies. Yeah, a bouncy castle full of boobies. It was a great experience, if I'm honest with you. It was a bit weird because the boobs were all ever so slightly that weird rubbery texture of bouncy castle material, but it was good fun to bounce on a shitload of tits, you know? Yeah, I know. Don't forget about the tufted tit mouse. Oh my God, Music Man, what the fuck? Tufted. If there's one thing that I do not particularly, like, personally desire of a tit, it's it being tufted. However, for those people that do have breasts, it is perfectly normal to have the odd hair across the breast somewhere or around the areola. That is perfectly a normal thing to do, so don't get fucking self-conscious or worried about it, all right? It's perfectly normal. It annoys me, Music Man. It annoys me that the tufted titmouse is actually a bird. This is one of those absolute bastards where the scientist was a fucking douche canoe. And they were just like, hey, you see this bird? You see this cute little bird with a weird spike in the top of his head? Yeah? What should we call it? Well, it's tufted. Yeah, tufted sounds good. Is it part of the tit menagerie? Tufted tit, yeah? I mean, tufted tit. That sounds pretty perfectly all right. What's that, Kevin? No. No, Kevin. Why would you do this? Why would you put mouse on the end there? It's too late now. You've submitted the paperwork. It is forever known as the tufted tit mouse. Even though it's got nothing to do with mice. You bastard, Kevin. You bastard. Mouse size? I can assume that it's probably like it's mouse size. But if it's the tufted tit mouse, then it should be a mouse. If it was like the tufted tit bird, I'd get it. Do you know what I mean? But the fuck. The fuck. Right? Thank you. I'm fucking sick of shit music. Picture James Park in the early 90s, a 3 to 4 year old yelling at the top of her lungs, "Look, Mum, it's fucking boobies." My mom apparently was mortified and her nana was laughing their head off. That's amazing, Pixie Bomb. I actually love that. I love that. I love that. And thank you very much, Nally Quinn, as well. I hope you're having a wonderful birth anniversary. I realize we everything got spiraled out of control very, very quickly. But I hope you're having a wonderful birth anniversary, Nally Quinn. Have you done anything special? Have you done anything nice with your birth anniversary? Have you anything planned for the next few days or what have you? You know? Hey, Lazana, how you doing? Hello. My lordy. All these beautiful people coming in here. Friends, there are people here that I haven't seen in a really long fucking time. And it's great to see you back, all right? By the way, Valen, may I ask as well, the extra streams from last week will be on your YouTube channel. They will, Stupidia, yeah. It's just I've been really fucking busy. I've been really, really fucking busy getting everything sorted. But they will be on there. I have them all sorted. They're all highlighted. I just need to get them all exported out. So they will be available hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Depends on how much time it's going to take me to prep the sponsored stream that I'm doing tomorrow as well, because that needs to take priority, because that's the income. Do you know what I mean? That's the income, you know? For those people that don't know, we are doing a sponsored stream tomorrow. I'll talk about it now. We're going to be playing a game that we're being paid to play, and they're giving us, because I like being open and honest with the community, because I like being open and honest with fucking everybody, I will tell you that they're giving us a base rate to play the game for 2 hours. We'll be playing the game. We've got a whole load of branded stuff that is going to be all over the screen and in the about section, and there'll be like timed posts that pop out in the chat, so they'll pop out in here. As well as them paying me sort of like a base rate. If you complete the game itself is free, from what I understand. The game itself is free. If you complete certain, if you people, you delightful individuals, decide to download the game, which is free, and complete certain tasks on it, then I get more money. All right, that's the way it works. It's like pseudo commission based almost. Do you know what I mean? The vast majority of games are doing this now. The vast majority are doing this sort of thing where it's like, hey, here's a base rate, but if your community interact with our game, then you get more money, you know? And so I will let you know where it's at. From what I understand, there are two ways to do it non-financially and 2 ways to do it financially. So it's like if you download the game and complete X, then I get some money. If you download the game and complete Y, then you get some money. If you pay for things on the game, like it, and I'm never going to ask you to pay for things on the game, all right? I'm never going to do that, because that is between you and your bank accounts and what you enjoy. But if you are one of those people that does genuinely enjoy the game, and you're like, fuck me, this is actually a really good game. This is the kind of game that I absolutely fucking love. That ticks all of my boxes. And you decide to spend money in that game. I think there's some like a week-long pass or a month-long pass or something like that. If you decide to do that, which I will never ask you to do, but if you decide to do that, then they send me more money. So I like to be as open and honest with you as possible. I like to be open and honest with you as possible. when it comes to sponsorships and shit like that, I like you to know exactly what I'm going to be earning from and what I'm not going to be earning from. That kind of thing, you know? That's just the kind of person I am. And if you're cool with that, then great. If you're not, then that's all right. You don't have to check it. You don't have to join us, you know? You know? We're back in the old skin tour? Yeah, exactly, right? Thank you for having me. You're very welcome, MC Amazing. You're very, very welcome. A book would be rather tedious if it only had one chapter. This is very true, Doom Hippie. Very, very true. My tapestry has been very, very convoluted and peculiar and full of very strange and odd stories, usually in a variety of different thread work. And yet, it is still going. You know? I've just checked Motley Crue's touring again. Was their farewell tour a number of years ago? Yeah, let's look. So their original farewell tour was in 2014. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Rolling Stone magazine actually did an article on it. Actually did a full article on it. This is the 15 farewell tours that didn't stick. Kiss in the year 2000. They did a final show tour in the year 2000 where they literally said there aren't any more mountains to climb. We want to go out in style with people that put us here, the fans. Gene Simmons said that in the year 2000. The years until the next tour, 1. Explanation: people change their minds. And in this case, that goes along with being a living, thinking person. What one says one day with total commitment may at another time turn out not to be so. Am I doing this for the money or the fans? Both. Let's not forget, I'm doing this for me. Paul Stanley, 2002. What else have we got? Elton John in 1977. He said he was going to pack it all in. I made a decision tonight. This is going to be my last show. There's no more. There's a lot more to it. Yeah, 1977, and then like because he was high on drugs and doing all kinds of fucking shit. That's one thing. That is one thing. Do you know what I mean? Ozzy Osbourne, 1992. He gave his final show in 1992, and then left it 3 years. And his explanation was retirement sucked. It was too long. It wasn't too long before I started getting angsty and writing songs again. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Especially after 3 years. That's pretty a long time. How you doing, Dr. K? Hello, you beautiful bean. Tina Turner retired in 2000 and then literally left it 8 years before going back to the stage because of her 50-year anniversary. That's a great story. That is a fucking great story. All right. Leaving it 8 years is a substantial amount of time, and coming back specifically because it was your 50th anniversary, I think there's no qualms with that. Coming back after that long amount of time, do you know what I mean? Fish left it 5 years. They retired in 2002 and then came back in 2009. The Who, 1982, their final tour, their farewell tour was Toronto 1982. There's so many new media concepts opening up now that think that touring in 5 years is going to be outdated anyway. It's got as big as it's ever going to get. What we're going to do the next time around, we can't play any bigger stadiums to do any more. We'll just be parodying ourselves, said Roger Daltrey in 1982. And then 7 years later, they came back because it was their 25th anniversary. Again, 7 years and it was their 25th anniversary and they're celebrating the fact that they're still there. That sounds like a fucking great thing. Do you know what I mean? 9 Inch Nails retired in 2009. And then 4 years later, they came back. Where, amusingly, when they retired, Trent Reznor said 9 Inch Nails is a touring live band or live band that's on the road all the time. It's stopping. I've just reached the point where it has invaded every other aspect of my life. I'd never want to be Gene Simmons, an old man who puts on makeup to entertain kids, like a clown going to work. In my paranoia, I feel that if I don't stop this, it could become that forever. And then 4 years later, he was like, I think I haven't done everything I can do. And if I have something to say in a way that to present it that warrants it, I can physically pull it off. And that's something I think belongs under the heading of Nine Inch Nails and what that means to people. Yeah, I get it. Like, I understand the frustration and what have you, but there needs to be new shit. Do you know what I mean? There needs to be new shit. It needs to be a new branch of something, or coming back for like your 50 years or what have you, you know, or your 25th anniversary. You know, that's fair enough. Cher in 2002 gave their final show, but then 10 years later, she came back. That's hilarious. So in 2002, she said, if I come back in 5 years, I'd be driving around in one of those carts with a joystick. And this truly is it. Because she realized how she was getting on, bless her. And then her explanation as to why she came back, she was like, this is my farewell tour. I am never coming back, I swear to God, said Cher in 2014. She continued to tour until COVID hit in 2020. And then Motley Crue in 2014. Where they literally said they legally cannot play again. The only loophole is if all 4 band members agreed to it, we could override our own contract. But they literally signed a contract in 2014 saying that they would never play again. And then they came back and did another tour. Leonard Skinner in 2019, Slayer in 2019, LCD Sound System in 2011. Oh, there you go. Cream in 1968. Cream in 1968 did their last tour. Years until their following tour. 37 years. 37 years. That's hilarious. There's a couple of others as well, but fuck it. That is fucking wild. You know what I mean? Amaris Sky, how you doing? Just popping in and says, lovely to see you. I'm busy with work. My media going to like, you lurk away. You lurk away, you beautiful bean. Bowling for Soup, we've done a few last tours. I just don't get it. Like, like, I can understand it if it's like, okay, we are in a position where we're really struggling now. We need to decide on what we're doing. Are we going to do like one last tour? Like, struggling as people, as performers, as artists. You know what I mean? We are struggling. Therefore, we need to work out whether we can keep doing this or not. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you've got like health conditions and stuff like that, which many of them do. And it's like, cool, you do your last tour, fair enough. Finish it on a high. Finish it on a high. If you want to come back fucking 8 years later, 7 years later, because it's your 50th anniversary or your 25th anniversary, or if it is like a unique anniversary setting, then it's like, yeah, fair play. Fair play. Do you know what I mean? You're coming back for a one-off scenario because it's your 25th anniversary. You're coming off for a one-off scenario because it's your 50th anniversary. Okay, cool. On board it, you know? But when it's like, cool, it's been a year and we're bored and we're not getting as much... It's not that you're broke. It's they're not getting as much money as you would like to get. It's like... How long before you milk the tit dry? Do you know what I mean? How long? How long? Chunky and the vein, the chunky and the vein. One is a gamer, the other's insane. The question is, which one? Which one, Doom Hippie? Which one? And this one's just for you, Doom Hippie, all right?
Test
It's
message.
chunky. It's chunky and the vein, 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 vein. Just for you, Doom Hippie. Deliberately left that ambiguous. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got it. We got it. How did you know Valheim was insane? I mean, it's true, right? It's true. $1,500 a ticket. I love it. Subtitles said the orgasms of Volvo owners. Doom Hippie. Those Volvo owners, they love it. They love that shit. They're having a wonderful time orgasming all over the place, all right? Can confirm. Do you own a Volvo, Jazzagal? Is that what it is? Is that what's going on there? This could also be true, right? Totally makes sense. Exactly, right? It makes complete sense. Makes complete sense. By the way, Val, may I ask the extra streams? Yes, yeah, stupid. Yeah, thank you very much for repeating that as well, because it was a way back, you know? It was a way back. It's all good. Shouldn't be... Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be called fucking the tit mouse. I was fully expecting it to be a mouse. When you said tufted tit, immediately envisioned the character Angel Dust on Has Been Hotel. I have not seen any Has Been Hotel. I am afraid to tell you, haven't seen any of it. I've been told that I would love it, but I just... Like, time is not something I have the greatest amount of. You know? Naturally, my science teacher decided to teach us about the titmouse and the blue-footed booby when I was 12. Amazing. That is the time... Honestly, that is the time that if I was a teacher, I would teach kids about stuff like that. Because they can sit and they can giggle and it gets it out of their system at a relatively young age. Do you know what I mean? At a relatively young age. Just gets it out of their fucking system, alright? Huh. Bear with me 2 seconds, friends. Somebody's been trying to get into my PayPal account, the little fuckers. The little bastards. Who do they think they are? Okay. Sorry. I'll shot it. I remember once in the change rooms of the public pool, a young boy decided to ask his mother rather loudly, "Why don't you have a willy?" Yeah. Sounds about right. You gotta ask, especially when you're a kid, you ask the questions that just come into your mind. You know what I mean? You just ask the questions that come into your mind, and sometimes, especially when it comes to children, you just gotta kind of be like, okay, let's answer that question. Do you know what I mean? Let's answer that question. One of my favorite stories, Doom Hippie, it was about when I was a child. All right, when I was fucking 5 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. Now, bearing in mind that there is a very large possibility that I am that I have ADHD. All right, it's quite a significant possibility that I have got ADHD. I've never been tested for it, and I'm not going to get tested for it because it won't change my life whether I get the diagnosis or not. It genuinely doesn't matter. Okay. So the concept, especially when it comes to young ADHD children, when something enters their brain, they just say it. They just say it. And that's not a problem by any stretch of imagination, especially at that age. Now, my parents had a friend who was a thalidomide child. So for those people that don't know, in like the 60s, 70s, in order to help with morning sickness, mothers were given thalidomide. They were given thalidomide pills and what have you. What they didn't realize back then was the fact that the thalidomide basically deformed the child. It deformed the fetus in the womb, which meant that they usually had quite stunted limbs, especially their arms and their hands. That was a regular thing. Now, my parents had a friend who was a thalidomide child, and he had very short arms, and in fact his hands basically connected directly to his shoulders, and he had 3 fingers on each hand. And fucking great guy, really nice bloke. But when I was really young, when I was fucking 4 or 5 years old, what have you, I looked at him and was like, there's a man there with no arms. So I just literally looked up and went, "You've got no arms." And he looked directly back at me and went, "You've got blonde hair." And I went, "Yeah, no, it's true. I do." And is that matching the energy? If you match the energy, kids aren't going to say shit because they want to be fucking... Well, kids of that age are not going to say shit because they want to be mean. They're going to say shit because they're curious. Do you know what I mean? They're curious. It's that whole argument. It's like no one is born racist. No one is born bigoted. No one is born particularly cruel. You know, there's obviously the exceptions of the case where you're born a psychopath or what have you. There's all those elements of it. But generally speaking, nobody is born that way. You are sculpted that way based around your environment and the people that are bringing you up. You know what I mean? That energy matched completely and utterly. I was fascinated by his car because his car had a steering wheel that literally he got into the car and used a combination of his mouth and his hands in order to get the key into the steering wheel. And as he did so, he pressed a button and the steering wheel came up to his chest. So the steering wheel was here, like an accessibility thing. It was like the steering wheel was here so that he could drive despite the fact that he had no arms. And that fascinated me as a child. And we became, I wouldn't, as good a friend as like a fucking 5-year-old and a fully grown adult can be. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely fascinated by him. But he was super calm, super relaxed, and just matched my energy. Whatever questions I had for him, he just matched it. And I was like, all right, yeah, no, that makes sense, yeah. No, you're right. I do have blonde hair, and you do have no arms. And that's, like, completely fucking normal. You know? But it's that thing. It's that thing. Kids especially will say the weirdest shit, and usually could be quite embarrassing shit, if you don't take it in the right way. You know what I mean? 100%. 100%. I grew up with a massive family, so I've seen it all. I have seen it all. They're going to be started on scientific names for dinosaurs. Some are dumb, some are fun and stupid. Dinosaurs, I'm guessing, is that like the genus of bird? Sorry, Greenfire. Get the monies while having fun. I'm doing my best. I will say that the game that we're going to be playing tomorrow is not a game that I would normally play. However, based on a few different factors. One, because it piqued my interest. Two, because I know that the type of game it's meant to have. It supposedly has scientific elements to it, which I know that we have a lot of science nerds in the community, and it's like a strategy game, and I know that a lot of members of the community love their strategy games, which is the reason why I was like, cool, I'm gonna go for this campaign. I'm gonna go for this and see if it fits. And it's going to be just as much a tester for me as it is for other people, because I've done sponsored streams before. Well, I've done sponsored streams on other platforms for other companies before, but I've not done one on my own. Do you know what I mean? I've never done one for me on this channel as like a proper sponsored, you are being paid to play this game thingy. So after 6 years, I figured I'd just give it a go, see what happens. Give it a go and see what happens, you know? It's because I either lurk on lunch at work, traveling to and fro, or have you on the TV and doing things at home. Don't worry, darling. I'll always be keeping an eye out. I'm glad to hear it, Wild Squeak. Glad to hear it. You're always welcome. You know what I mean? Don't care what the game is. I'm playing it. I appreciate that, Stupedia. I really appreciate that, buddy. Depending on whether my potato can even load it. Most games it can't. Okay, what I'll tell you, friends, is specifically because of conversations we have recently had regarding the community and what have you, I can tell you that it is a mobile game. It's a game on mobile. On mobily. The cheeky mobily. So, regardless of what your PC, computer, etc. is, if you've got a mobile, if you've got like a smartphone or what have you, then you should be able to access it. And I did specifically ask if it wasn't available in any countries, and they said they didn't. They believed it was available in all countries. So that should be covering, hopefully, you know. you know? Like social media, don't announce that you're leaving a platform, just leave it. Yes. I mean, I get it, Jazzagal, if you have got... Like, if you have a following, like, if it's your business... Yes, Val, Raid Shadow Legends stream, let's go. You jest? Good. And there's not a single part of Raid Shadow Legends. Do you know what? I wouldn't be against playing Raid Shadow Legends. I wouldn't be against playing Raid Shadow Legends if it even vaguely appealed to me. But after I literally spent the first 3 years of streaming where the only sponsorship opportunity I got was Raid Shadow Legends, despite the fact that they say that they never sponsor streamers, I was just like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you shoving it down my throat. This is not the way. This is not the way. I'm sick of it. Every other fucking person's sick of it. And it has become... It's to the point where it's literally become a meme. It's literally a meme. It's our Raid Shadow Legends. It's like, no, I will not do that. No. But it is a mobile game. It is a mobile game. And do you know what? That all comes off the back of the fact that the other day we had a conversation about the fact that somebody said in chat, I can't remember who it was now, but somebody said in chat they were looking for a new game to play on their mobile for when they were traveling and shit like that. And I was like, and we had like a little conversation. It was a very small conversation, but a little conversation around it. And I was like, maybe this could be one of those games. Perhaps. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, Jazzagal, in regards to social media platform, if it's your, like, if it is your business, then I would expect an announcement. Like, if I was going to leave Twitch, I'm not leaving Twitch, don't worry. But if I was going to leave Twitch, I would make an announcement about it. I'd do like one final thing, but then that would be it, you know? Because I'd be moving on to other things. Pushing forward as opposed to trying to relive the past, you know? Apparently my eBay account got banned. All I was trying to do was sell an autographed poster. Oh, that is very peculiar. My great-great-grandpa apparently had a vehicle like that. He couldn't walk due to polio. So they apparently got a vehicle that allowed him to brake and accelerate via the steering wheel. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I've definitely seen those before. There's a lot of things with... I've seen the steering wheels that have got the gears on the steering wheel, kind of like race cars. And that's an accessibility thing as well. If you're somebody who struggles with mobility, like leg mobility and stuff like that, or extended arm mobility, you can get steering wheels where the gear stick and what have you, all the gear stuff is on the steering wheel. How are you doing, Duchess Demona? Hello, you beautiful bean. Funny story I have from my childhood. Funny story I have from my childhood was when I was about 5. I was at my aunt's and all my family was in the kitchen. I decided to say to everyone in the room that I loved condoms, and my sister makes them for me. To which I was swiftly corrected by my dad, who said poppadoms. That's amazing. That is actually amazing. I did when I was at my grandparents' house, and my grandparents were having like a little party. So my parents were there, but it was like my grandparents and my grandparents' friends. I'd heard a word at school, and I didn't know what it meant. I just knew it meant like, oh, darn, you know? So when something went wrong, I think we were doing, like, me and my siblings were doing a dance routine or something. We were doing some kind of dance routine, and something went wrong, and I shouted at the top of my lungs, oh, bollocks! I had no idea what bollocks were. I had no idea. My dad had to take me into the hallway and explain to me what bollocks meant. And I was like, I had no idea. I just thought it meant like, oh, shucks. I heard people say it in the playground. I thought it just meant, oh, shucks. And my fucking grandparents' friends were part, because they were of that generation. They were part in shock, part pissing themselves laughing that a child had just shouted that, you know. Used to work for a company designing high-tech aids for the disabled, automating their homes and allowing them to control everything. That's fucking cool as shit, Axe. That is so fucking cool. So fucking cool. Crunchy condoms. Friends, if your condoms are crunchy, do not use them. Do not use them. Yeah, someone is trying to get into my fucking PayPal. Interesting. Interesting. Deal with all that later. You know? Truly amazing what technology can do. This is back in the 60s and 70s, I'm sure. All right. I watched somebody do use hairstyling products on their hair from like the last 5 decades, 6 decades. It was pretty. I think no, it was like the 80s, 70s, 60s, and 50s. Yeah, those 4 decades, which is pretty. Oh no, you do the 40s? No, I don't think they did the 40s. I think they stopped at the 50s. You know. Had a kid about 5 years old come up to me and tell me that a girl like me is supposed to have kids by now. And then asked why I wasn't pregnant. I admitted I was ready to kick a kid that day. I can say I'm not surprised. That's just a moment. I can say I'm not surprised. But that's on, like... I get it. Because, like you say, when you're 5 years old, you've got a very strict thing of, like things. And you know what? Those pseudo prejudices, because I wouldn't say that they're prejudices, but they're the ways that they grow up in your mind, stick with you. Stick with you. When I got to the age that my parents were when they had me, I was like, fucking hell. How the fuck did my parents have me at this age? I am not ready. I am not ready for kids at all. What the actual fuck? And they decided to have 4 children. 4 children? Good lord. What's wrong with them? You know? But like you've got to forgive them to a certain degree. Do you know what I mean? You've got to forgive them because that's just their normality. That is just their normality, especially when it comes to like kids like under the age of say 7. That is just, all they know is their own normality, and they transpose that normality onto the rest of the world. They have yet to get to a point where they realize the world is much, 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 much bigger. You know? You know? If the game works on your phone, it'll work on mine because it's the same phone. Oh yeah, I believe it works on my phone. In order to stream it, I have to use an emulator, but using an emulator won't work with any of the goals that like pay me via the sponsorship, you know? That explains they're doing tasks on games to gain things. I thought it was just like that from what you were saying, but just in case, let's see tomorrow. Yeah, so from what I understand, tomorrow it's going to be a case of doing the tasks on the games. I think there's like, you've got to get something to a certain rank, or there's like 2 of them where it's like rank based, and then 2 of them where it's something else, you know. But I'll go through it all tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Grand Zenarch, come here, you cheeky devil. Come here, you. What do you like, you cheeky devil? What do you like? 4 kids. That's what you get for using crunchy condoms. Well, to be fair, my dad's Irish and Catholic. So... my dad comes from a family of 7. Yeah, my dad comes from a family of 7. His mother was from a family of 9. And his father was from a family of 13, 14 maybe. When my dad and my mum got married and they started talking about having children and what have you, my dad was like, yeah, I want like 8 kids. And my mother was like, I want 2. And they settled in the middle. They settled in the middle. Well, somewhere in the middle, you know. Every sperm is sacred. Exactly, right? Although my parents are like, as much as I say my dad's like Irish Catholic and my mum's Catholic as well, I will say that like they are very open-minded for the stereotypes that come in that. How's it going, Muggins? How you doing? How you doing, Sway? Hello, anything fun happening here? Obviously, Sway. Just my pure existence is always fun, you know? Always fun. Standard state of being, you know? It's peculiar, especially since they won't give a reason why. Like, okay, eBay. Oh, that's like fucking eBay 101 is that a lot of them won't give the reason why. Like recently I sold something on eBay and ended up paying the extra for proof of delivery because there was like one of the address looked a little funny. So I was just like, I'm just going to make sure I'll pay the extra £1.50 for proof of delivery, because if this gets there, but it's like a funny address, they could turn around and be like, oh, well, you didn't give me it. I want my money back. It's like, fuck off. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? The crunchy condom remark made me shiver. Time to change passwords? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Despite the fact that I've changed the passwords, they are still trying. because I am getting a significant amount of text messages and WhatsApp messages telling me security codes. It's like, okay, see how it is. You know. Let's have a look, see. Bear with me 2 seconds. In fact, you know what, friends? I'm going to just take a moment to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 3-minute advert nice and early. And then we'll... Now, Azumi, how you doing? About to that. You look away. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, you beautiful bean. And then I'll come back. So, yeah, friends, get up, have a stretch your eyes, look at something in the distance, then look back again, grab some kind of beverage, hot, cold, if the time is permitting, flamboyant as fuck. I'm going to go disappear for 3 minutes and fix my PayPal. But this is a perfect opportunity to run the ads and get you all to get up and do stuff, all right? So, friends, if you haven't already, take your meds now. Take your meds, you cheeky devils. And if you're wearing a binder, have a couple of deep breaths. Stretch those lungs out. Stretch those rib cages out. I'll be back in a moment. If you would kindly watch the ads, let's say that. If you would kindly stick around, I would very much appreciate it. Very, very much appreciate it. You won't be missing anything because I'm literally going to be throwing advertisements out there. All right? I won't be a second, you cheeky little devils. Look at you coming in here, Nibirin. For the 29 months on tier 2. Good lord. Zabadian, you rest well, you beautiful bean. How's it going, Alpaca Lunju? Nibirin, I shall inscribe your name upon the mirror vein in the black. Tier 2 ink. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. That's tier 4. We've talked about this. And of course, you get access to all those sexy little emotes. But the most important thing, you also get access to the tier 2 Pokemon emotes with my face on them. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, I wish I was someone else. Just so I could look at me. Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? And thank you very much for getting us 2 steps closer to the partner plus. No, the plus level thingy. Do you know what I mean? No, you said tier 3, wasn't it? No, I bloody well did not. Alpaca Lunju, you cheeky devil, you. Though if I did say that, I can guarantee I'd get a lot more tier 3s. Brilliant. Where was I? We've forgotten little... I would have forgotten the little snot if she wasn't such a sassy smartass. It was her and her friend trying to do a toddler version of Mean Girls on me. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, fuck that noise, Duchess Demona. Fuck that noise. About to sadly lurk. No, you do your thing. You do your thing now, Azumi. You do what you need to do, you beautiful bean. I appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Do you know what I mean? Forgiven, not forgotten. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Art put away and brushes put away. Now I need to add the llama and inking. Well, I hope that the llama and the inking go very smoothly for you, Asara Greenfire, all right? Yeah, now? I have, by the way, friends, I have replaced all of the PayPal passwords and stuff. I've done all the things. I've re-verified everything and all that jazz. So fear ye not, the PayPal is safe. Safe once again with the Renegade Master. Bebop power to the people, you know? Is that a koi or am I just it's a beta fish, yeah. Or some know them as Siamese fighting fish. They are used to battle in certain eastern countries. They keep them in small little jam jars and then they put them in together, and basically they're so aggressive, so unbelievably aggressive that they fuck each other up despite how beautiful they look, you know? How are the fishes? This tank is now empty. It no longer has the crabs in it. I think the last crab died, unfortunately. So now I'm debating what to put in. So I'm basically cycling the tank at the moment, debating what to put in there. I don't know how big axolotls get, but I was thinking maybe an axolotl. But then I was thinking maybe I could make the entire tank into just a shrimp tank. Just get like shitloads of cherry shrimp and make the entire tank into a shrimp tank. That could be quite fun. As for these fish, they're all right. They're okay. I found another dead fish in the tank earlier, and that was a pain in the hoop. But you know, an eel. Oh, I've got. Do you know what? I've got a massive tank in the other room that needs prepping and recycling and what have yous. Freshwater eel. I don't know whether to put loads of little fish in there or whether to put like a couple of big fish in there. Ooh, we could get an eel. We could get an eel. A little freshwater eel. The other thing I could put in this little tank actually is an aquatic toad. There's like an albino aquatic toad that we could put in there. That's definitely a thing that I could do. Too many tanks, not enough time. Do you know what I mean? Well, our turtles, I can't deal with turtles, unfortunately. I've had turtles in the past. And they're very cute and wabbies, but they fucking stink. They absolutely fucking stink. Toad of Wisdom, we could get a toad. That is definitely something we could get. Now I feel especially dumb because I had a beta as a kid. That's alright, Music Man. It's massively different when you've got a beta that's this size and you're seeing them huge on a screen. They look very... I can understand why you would get confused. It's all good. You're not done with all, both of fluttering fins and coming in a variety of colours. It's very true. Exactly, Hellkitten. How you doing? How's it going? Zabadian, rest well, you beautiful bean. Sleep well, you glorious individual. How you doing, Nibirin? Hello, you beautiful human being. No, you said tier 3. No, I did not. I did not say tier 3 was the butt Snapchat, you cheeky devil, you. You cheeky devil. Get a piranha? Alpaca Lunju, I'd fucking love piranhas. I would genuinely love piranhas. But even my big tank isn't big enough for like a shoal of piranhas. Because you can't just have one piranha. You've got to get like a collection of them. They shoal together. So... yeah, you can't do that. Hellkitten coming in here with the 7 streams in a row. You've been streaking through here. Good lord, you cheeky devil. Put some clothes on. What do you like? Hypnotoad. Hypnotoad. That's what Hypnotoad does, right? Yeah. I'm excited to see who houses the tank in future. Thanks for the update. It's good. So with the so I used to have one of these guys, one of these little dudes. That one. Can I get a better picture than that? That's a bit of a shit picture. Apparently not. That's fine. Doesn't matter. It gives you the idea. So I used to have one of these, which is an albino African dwarf frog, I think. And it's you feed it worms, feed it bugs from the garden, it'll eat them all. It's all good. It's all right. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So I might get another one of those because they were fun. And now that I know like how to look after them and stuff properly, it'll make the job a lot easier. So a fucking learning curve looking after it, but you know, it looks like you've been kind of derpy. Oh yeah, massively derpy, massively so. You know, Calandra, you cheeky devil, look at you coming in here, look at you coming all over here, getting all up in my business, you cheeky little devil. You, what do you like? What do you like, you scandalous human being? You want one with a hug? I can give you a hug. That's all right. Come here. It's all right. I know it's shit at the moment. But it's okay. You got this. It's okay. Fear ye not. And remember, do not look at the dark side of the cloud. It is only the shadow cast by the silver lining. All right? You got this. You know? You're very welcome, Calandra. You're very, very welcome. I know you're having a shit time of things at the moment, so It's all good. Glory to the Hypnotoad. Definitely. Or at least Hypnotoad eyes, yeah. I know. He looks like, yeah, definitely massively derpy. You should still watch them when they eat. Do you know what? Fucking, can I get one on the YouTubes? And thank you very much, everybody, for all those people that are watching my Thirst and Vanity stuff. I really, really appreciate it. We are about 900 hours away from getting ad revenue on it, which is fucking great. Which is genuinely fucking great. So I really, really, really appreciate it. Let's have a look. See. Albino frog eating. Right, it looks like there. I'm trying to find ones where it's not live food. All right, because I know that a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to frogs and stuff like that, you need live food. But this one, I don't think you do need. This one seems to be all frozen food, frozen bloodworm by the looks of stuff. So I'll show you this. So these are them, the African clawed frog, and these are all these bloodworm are already dead. But yes, very derpy. Very derpy. Just looks like a big old ball bag with legs. And if we got it, we'd have to call it Scrot. Scrot the ball bag. But I'm pretty sure they would be fine in the tank that I've got. So that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. But yeah. So that's a possibility. That is a possibility. I'm not sure whether we'll get. I'm gonna do a little bit of research while that tank is cycling, and then we'll decide on whether we are gonna be. Well, I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide whether we're gonna get a frog, an axolotl, or make it into a shrimp tank. I'll let you decide. Once I've done all the research and made sure that I can house all of them comfortably, you know. Once I've done that. You know, the frog has seen some shit. Yeah. Well, they don't have eyelids, and when they swallow, their eyes go into their face. Because their eyeballs help push their food down into their gullet, which is wild. Hellkitten! Hellkitten! People have been far too fucking kind already, alright? Do not need any of this shit. They've been too kind already. Friends, Hellkitten has redeemed Show Donor with speech, which means I need to show the donation goal and tell you about it. As you can see, we have a donation goal. This is the exact number. It's a very odd number, but that is because that is exactly how much it costs for a ticket to get the ticket for the travel to get me from my hometown over to Rotterdam, where TwitchCon EU is happening. So our current donation goal is to help me do that. Yeah. That's what that is. That's what that is. You people have been fucking kind enough already to like donate and get me accommodation over there. I haven't paid for it yet, That money is still in the bank, waiting, because I wanted to make sure that I could pay for everything as opposed to paying for accommodation, then realizing that I can't actually afford to like get the travel or anything like that. So yeah, that's what's going on at the moment. That's what's happening. That's the situation. And if we don't manage to do it, and that is perfectly fine. If we don't manage to do it, all of those funds are not going to go to waste. They are going to go on to another convention. I will put them towards going to another convention so that I can meet people and do all the bits and pieces and what have you, you know? So I'm hoping to get it all sorted, but it really depends. Really depends, because shit's expensive. You know, and I will never, ever, 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 ever hold it against anybody for not donating, because you've all got lives and shit's expensive and you got to look after yourselves first. All right, done and done. If you would like to know of a free way that you can support me monetarily, then tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. BST, where we're going to have a sponsored stream. And that way you can download and play a game, and you playing a game gives me money. Woo! Woo! Done and done. You know, look at me, self-promoting and shit. I remember how to do stuff without feeling awkward, right? Yeah? We're good? Shrimps are cool. Shrimps are very, very cool. Shrimps, I have a personal fascination for crustaceans. I find crustaceans absolutely fascinating. So, excuse me. So, yeah. So, it's a thing. What? Don't you start hell getting, you know what you did, you cheeky devil. You know what you did. I'm not crying after that, honest. What do you mean, Wild Squeak? What happened? Shrimp are good. You know what I mean? Just realized you probably won't be able to go to Rotterdam. It's in my recovery period. Oh, shit, Finley. Your recovery period is far more important. Far more important. So I get it. But, yeah, that's really shit. That's really fucking shit. That's really shit. You will have to let me know like how long your recovery period is, Finn. Because there was a possibility that I might have like stayed around the area for a while or gone and visited people and what have you. I was looking at the options and what have you. So if it's gonna be a problem, then let me know. You know, before I pay for anything, let me know. You know. Gold star for self promo. Thanks, Kindrin. Yeah. It's quite interesting, actually, because I was telling you all about the fact that we managed to get the first level of the YouTube partner plan, which is fucking great, and a part of my life that I genuinely wasn't expecting to get anytime soon. But as a result, can I just turn that off momentarily? I can't. So, oh, can I minimize it? Yeah, there we go. That's all right. There we go. Part of the first tier of the YouTube partner program is so they do like memberships, which is like Twitch's subscriptions, which I haven't rolled out yet. They also do like Super Chat, which is kind of like Twitch's version of well, it's YouTube's version of bits and stuff like that. Bits and donations, they do it all through YouTube. So those things are now available, but I haven't activated them yet because I want to read through all of the legal stuff, and legal stuff takes its toll on my brain pan, you know. However, the one thing that I have rolled out now that we are the first level of YouTube partner, we're like, for those people that weren't around a second ago when I was saying it, we're about 900 hours off the being a full YouTube partner, which means we get money from ad revenue and stuff like that. So yeah, if you happen to be around and you happen to like the stuff and you happen to want to watch like the entirety of the Thirsty Work podcast in the background of your stuff, then please do so, because those hours help me get towards that monetization element, you know. But look how cool this is. Thank you very much, Milky Pock. I really appreciate it. It's been a long and arduous journey. So this is me on my short video saying thank you to everybody for helping me get to this stage. But oh lordy, Is that the Thirst and Vanity merchandise store? Is that the Thirst and Vanity merchandise store? Just casually. Oh, look at that. What's that, people? You wanna check out the gay agenda? Oh, look, there it is. The gay agenda. There it is, right there. Thank you very much, Nibiru and you cheeky devil. All of it. And I believe, yeah, so most colors go from extra small right the way up to 5XL. I specifically found stuff that was the most inclusive as humanly possible for all people of all ages, ethnicities, sizes, etc., etc. Just wanted to make sure that everybody has the option to wear the merchandise should they want to, you know? So, yeah, I thought it was really fucking cool that we've actually, part of that first stage is actually being able to throw out the Thirst and Vanity store. I thought it was really fucking cool. Do you know what I mean? I thought it was really fucking cool. So yeah, that was just me really just indulging for a bit in the giggliness of actually getting to a point of YouTube partnership. Do you know what I mean? It's just giggly. It's just one of them things, you know. It's just fun and games, you know. It's just fun and games, you know. Thank you very much, Nibrin. Yeah, exactly, Max. Exactly. I need to buy some of those shirts from some friends. I really appreciate that. I've actually had, weirdly, because on Saturday, maybe? I can't remember. No, I think it was Saturday. I actually remembered to do some self-promoting. Look at me. I'm learning. It's only taken me 6 years, and I'm learning how to be the content creator. Fucking hell. I have, I put out a self-promo TikTok and a self-promo reel being like, hey, check out my bio, I've got a link tree, do all the bits and pieces, all that stuff, yeah, you know, all that bits and pieces. And somebody off there actually bought some merchandise, which I thought was really fucking cool because I wasn't expecting it at all. I never expect people to actually go do stuff. Do you know what I mean? I don't expect people to go. I'm like, you got lives. If you go off that, you know who is actually going to go and check out my stuff. But it turns out quite a few people. So if you're one of those people and you're here from one of the other platforms, or you've gone over and checked out my other stuff, I really appreciate it. I genuinely really appreciate it. It's very heartwarming to me. It's very heartwarming to me. Milky Bark. Redeeming a vanity promo. I should probably talk about the sponsorship tomorrow, shouldn't I? But I'm not going to, because I've talked about that enough today. The thing I will say about the sponsorship, tomorrow, 1 p.m. BST, we'll talk for about an hour, as we always do, and then I will start the sponsorship section. So if you're around and you happen to be wanting to come chill out, even just turning up, you don't have to fucking download the game. You don't have to get involved by any stretch of the imagination, but just turning up helps me out. It helps with the metrics. It helps me show to these people that them investing in me is worth their time and attention, you know, that kind of stuff. So I would really appreciate it to come and help me out doing that. But in regards to Vanity promo, well, we were just talking about merchandise. Friends, we've got shitloads of merchandise. We've got glorious levels of merchandise for you to look cool in Valen Vane merchandise. And the link's already there, so we don't need to throw it out again. Woo! You want to embrace your sexuality? Check out thevalenvane.com. Not the Valenvane. Check out www.valenvane.com. You can check out your sexuality. Are you going into Yeetus, your uterus? Well, please get yourself a uterus t-shirt. The Ulysses t-shirt, where a uterus monster was presented with pizza from glorious little trolls that were cultists. Yes. Your uterus causing havoc? You going to the gynecologist? The perfect t-shirt for you. What else is on there? You want to look really fashionable? Well, Valen Vane has designed some t-shirts especially for that variety, using a delightful amount of erotomonics, or ergonomic designs, but erotomonics for you to enjoy your sexy amount of looking glorious. Also, pictures of trolls on t-shirts. Yeah. There you go, Milky Bark. Is that all right? Is that okay? Did you like my 1950s style advertisement? Hey, yo. check out www.valenvane.com, where you will get all of the most interesting and beautiful of outfits. Yeah. It'll do. It'll do. It'll do. It's alright. It'll do. It'll do its thing. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It'll do. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy lordy. But yeah, friends, we're back at the normal schedule now. It was glorious promo. I appreciate that, Music Man. We're back at the normal schedule now. So we'll be back doing these on Mondays. And next Monday the 16th. Is it 16th? 13th? 16th? 13th. Next Monday, the 13th, is where we're going to be doing the Mythical Mondays, where we're going to be looking at the origins of ghosts. So if you enjoyed the Mythical Monday so far, we've done vampires, werewolves, witches, succubus, Krampus, leprechauns, the Curse of the Mummy, zombies. We've done a whole load of them. And if you have enjoyed those and you would like to check them out, they are available on the VODs and Vanity YouTube channel. But if you want to check it out live, then come and join us next Monday, where we're going to be doing Mythical Mondays and deep diving into ghosts and ghouls. But yeah, we're going to get back to playing games tomorrow. Obviously, we've got our sponsorship stream, and then on Wednesday we will be... It depends. It really depends, because I would like to... Oh, we've got to finish Poppy Playtime on Wednesday, and then we're going to be starting a new game, because we're right at the end of Poppy Playtime, and if it wasn't for the fact that I had a meeting, I would have completed it. So we'll be finishing Poppy Playtime on Wednesday. Tomorrow we've got our sponsorship, and then next week we'll be starting new games on both Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay? Not the band Ghost. No, the band Ghost has so much lore. Yeah, and I'm sure that we could delve deep into that, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And the reason why I'm not going to do it, Ares told me, is very specifically because of the fans. Because I am not having some fucking die-hard Ghost fanatic. I love Ghost. I think I really enjoy them as a band. I really enjoy the lore. I really enjoy the mystery they have created around the band. I think is very, very cool. The way they've made it into a sort of mythos of itself, you know? I genuinely think that's really fucking cool. But if I delved into the lore of the band Ghost, I would guarantee, absolutely fucking guarantee, to have some absolute fanatic, putting the fan in fanatic, coming at me being like, you got this wrong, you don't know anything, you don't know anything about Ghost, I can't believe you did this wrong. And I'm just like, I'm good, I'm all right. Somewhat of a diehard fan, so we have, and as much as I appreciate that, but then we'll have people coming for you, Ares told me, because as much as you're a diehard fan, diehard fans don't all have the same perception. Do you know what I mean? How you doing, Finch? Hello, you beautiful being. Long time to see. How's it going? How's it going? Thought I missed the end of Poppy Playtime. No. So we're still doing Poppy Playtime on Wednesday. Effectively, what happened was I've got a list of all of the bugs that we've found. And what I've done is I've gone, because the VODs are now on YouTube for Poppy Playtime, I have linked the VOD and gone through and timestamped every single one of the glitches that we have found in the game so far. There are 10 glitches that we have found so far. And I'm hoping that we're going to finish it on Wednesday without any more glitches. Because the fucking game series is absolutely fucking excellent. But good lord, this game is not shit. It's a great game, but it is buggy as fuck. It is so buggy. From little things like it says you have 0 bullets despite the fact that you've got full bullets, to game breaking things, you know? So am I caught up with Jack? I certainly am. People haven't been that talkative today, Finch, which is okay, which is perfectly all right, you know? We accept and we embrace all people, and you know, it's a bank holiday Monday. I know a lot of people will be out doing bits and pieces if they're from the UK, whereas I also know that people have got a lot of other things going on in their lives. You know, it's all right, it's cool. People aren't talking as much, so we just make conversations where we can. You know, what was I saying? Yeah, so it is buggy as fuck, game breaking bugs and little bugs, and I have compiled them all, and once we've completed the game, hopefully on Wednesday, I will send off all of the links to the VODs and all of the timestamps to the devs. I've got the devs contacts, so I'll send them all a message and just be like, hey, love your game series, love what you were doing with it, but I have found some major bugs in this, and because I've caught them all on my streams, I'm able to send that to them and be like, look, see, here it is, here's the information, here's all the proof of it, to let you know that is happening with all the timestamps and stuff, so they can literally see exactly what is happening when it's happening. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing it because I am keen to get that bit of the story done. But I'm also apprehensive about getting into that fight again because we're right at the end. We're at the last fight. We're at the last thing. And it's infuriating. Because in that last thing, there were glitches where the villain got me through walls and shit. And I've gone back on the VODs and I can literally see on the VOD that I had everything covered. So the fact that it gets me out of fucking nowhere is proof that it's a glitch. Because I wasn't sure when I watched the VOD. I wasn't when I was playing the game. I wasn't sure whether it was a glitch. I was like, oh, am I just being shit? Is there something that I missed? Is there something that I wasn't sure of? Or is it a glitch where like the villain is getting me through a wall or what have you? And now I've gone back and watched the VOD. It's like, no, I actually have everything covered. Every single thing is completely fucking covered. So the villain of the story is 100% getting me through a wall. 100%. And it's just like, God damn it. God damn it. You know? It's too much. If I've learned anything about lore behind bands causing great divides, Sleep Token has taught me so much. Yeah. I feel really sorry for what happened to Sleep Token. I don't really know much about them as a band. I don't know fucking anything. Like, they're not a band that I have looked into. I've not even heard any of their songs. The only thing that I ever heard of them was when basically they their anonymity got leaked. And it was like, right. And then they were threatening. I don't know whether they ever did, but they were threatening to pack the entire band in because of that. They were like, you can't respect our privacy, then fuck you. We're out. And I was like, fair play to you. Fair play to you. Do you know what I mean? Completely get that. Fair play. You know? So just sit behind and take all the perceptions of Lauren. Yeah, that's fair. And exactly that reason why I wouldn't do a deep dive on any band, really. It just wouldn't be worth it for the backlash of fanatical fans, you know? Looks like a great game, but the characters are too scary for me. Oh, Wild Squeak, it's great. Like, the lore, the aesthetics, the atmosphere, the way the game is overall designed is fucking beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. And there were, in the first couple of games, we had a glitch or two, and it wasn't too much of a problem. It was grand. Like, it was a nice little game. It wasn't an issue despite the bugs, because I'm more than happy to forgive a bug. Do you know what I mean? I'm more than happy to forgive a bug or two. That's not a problem. No issues at all. But when it got to a point where it was like, okay, I've found game-breaking bugs in the first hour. Let's have a look. First one was when the enter the gas control chamber for the first time. Yeah, so that was 2 hours into the stream, and which is an hour into gameplay. So an hour into gameplay, I found a game-breaking bug. Like an active game-breaking bug. Literally had to start the entire game from the beginning again. Game-breaking bug. And it was like, excuse me? The fuck is this? Amusingly, other people who are fans of the game have actually said, they were like, hey, we've watched your thing and we've never seen the bugs. The bugs that I was getting, they have never seen in other people doing full playthroughs. So it was just like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck, you know? Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's a great game. Fucking brilliant. I really enjoy the world of Poppy Playtime. I really enjoy the atmosphere and the build up and everything like that. 100%. You know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't even just the band, it was partners, etc. It made me so hurt. So hurt for them because no one deserves the treatment. It's a power play, isn't it? As soon as you turn around and say that somebody's not allowed to know something or they don't know something, so what, somebody in the world will be like, oh, well, I'm going to ruin this. They don't think they're going to ruin it. They go, oh, well, I want to know. You've kept your identity anonymous. You've kept your identity anonymous. Well, I am going to know. I am going to find out. I am going to find a way to dox the fuck out of you for my own satisfaction. And then when they get it done, when they actually do the doxing, they go, oh, I finally found out. Oh, I can't wait to tell everybody because everyone's going to love me for this. And it's like, are you missing the point entirely? Yes, you're missing the point entirely because you're so wrapped up in your own little world and your own self-delusion that this is the way forward, that or it was even worse, which is like the innocent element. You've got two sides of it. You've got the innocent and the vindictive. It's like the innocent side of it is you just really wanted to know because you had a parasocial relationship with the band, and therefore you found a way to find out. And then because you were so happy that you found out, you spread it among all of the other fans, not realizing the sheer outrageous level of damage of it. Or alternately, the worst option, it was a vindictive scenario where they literally went, I cannot deal with the fact that you people are keeping something anonymous, so I'm going to find it out and I'm going to spread it everywhere. Because I'm a dick. You know? But people were more respectful over speculating Slipknot's new drummer's identity than the entirety of Sleep Token's identity speaks volumes. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, what happened to Corpse? I don't know that band. Don't know that band. I only found out because friggin' Apple Music and like upset, but immediately was like, well, this happened. Time to hide it forever. Oh, did you find out Slipknot's new identity? Slipknot's new drummer's identity? Because I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Like, this is the thing. I'm just like, all right, until they announce it themselves, leave them to it. Leave them to it. I respect people's privacy. I respect people's boundaries. Because you don't know whether it's a Sleep Tokens. All right, yeah. Like you never know with these things whether it's a publicity stunt or whether it's a like a genuine privacy thing, you know. It could be the fucking lead singer of Private Band has a partner who's been tormented their entire fucking life and just wants to disappear, but wants to support their partner. You know what I mean? You just don't know people's fucking situations, so it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, just leave them alone. Leave people alone. Leave them to do their own fucking shit. You know? It's the reason why I fucking hate the paparazzi. Just like, leave people alone. You want to do an article with them, you want to do things like that, then arrange an interview. Unless it's something fucking illegal or highly immoral, then leave them alone. But like, you got all the fucking the 90s and the 2000s where the paparazzi were literally just trying to upskirt people, and like for some reason we're allowed to get away with it. She's like, oh well, I took a picture of your gonads. Oh, I can because I'm paparazzi. Oh, fuck off. No wonder you get hit so much. All of these fucking celebrities. Oh my god, I can't believe he punched a cameraman. Well, yeah, because the cameraman kept getting in his fucking face. Not respecting any fucking vague amounts of boundaries. Treating him like a piece of fucking meat. I am not fucking surprised. I'd hit him, and I'm a very patient individual. You know? Very patient and not even vaguely violent individual. Cobbs is a YouTuber. Decided to never show his face for privacy reasons, social anxiety, so naturally someone had to leak it and he completely disappeared. He said he would, and everyone was surprised when he did. Yeah. 100%. If this ever happens, I will disappear. Cool. Oh, right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Because I remember seeing their profile picture, as it were, fucking everywhere for a while, and it was like, yeah, they just corpse husband. That was it, wasn't it? Corpse husband, and it just got leaked out onto the internet, and it was just like, all right, cool. All right, well, I'm off then, because you people can't fucking, like, you people, and it's literally the fucking pinnacle of, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things, because curiosity, somebody's fucking curiosity, decided to fuck it up for everybody else. And I genuinely hope, there's a massive part of me that genuinely hopes that these people are genuine fans. And the reason why I hope that they are genuine fans when they find out and they dox these people, I hope they're genuine fans to the point of like they are fucking parasocial and they like love insert artist here. I genuinely hope that they do. Because if that is the case, if they are genuinely like fans of this band, of this YouTuber, of this what have you, and they do that because they're so fanatical about it, they're like, oh my god, this is a thing, oh my god, I found this person, I found this person's face, oh my god, I'm gonna put it across the internet, I'm gonna be the person that found the person's face, I'll be famous, and it'll be great, and it'll be fantastic, because I'll be like the ultra fan, I'll be like the #1 fan, oh my god. And then they see what they fucking did, and I genuinely hope that fucking stays with them for the rest of their days. For the rest of their days, the punishment that they get is the fact that they were the one that fucked up their fandom. They were the person that fucked up their fandom because they let it get too far. They pushed past the fucking boundaries that were very clearly set out. So yeah, friends, respect people's boundaries, you know? As if their excuse is not illegal is worth anything. Oh yeah, Milky Pog is fucking outrageous. It's genuinely fucking disgusting, especially when it comes to like the paparazzi taking on celebrities and stuff like that. And there's certain things like there's certain things out there. It's like that whole right of the press to know things. And I'm like, yeah, the right of the press to know things when it comes to politics, when it comes to industry, when it comes to the scandals of corporations fucking over people's lives. Absolutely fucking over people's lives, left, right, and center. Yeah, right of the press, 200%. When it comes to what fucking underwear a specific celebrity is wearing, no. Fucking no. Under any circumstances. And I would love that to be the fucking law. I would love that to be the law, and I would love it to be retrospective, so that all of those people that got fucking upskirted in like the 90s and 2000s could come now and sue the fucking papers that published it and sue the fucking photographers that took the photos. I fucking want that. I want that justice for them. I don't even fucking like half of them, but I want that justice for them. I want that justice for them. You know? Genuinely do. Very passionate about it. Can you tell? Can you tell? I only had one song by Corpse and I liked it. It's a shame. Yeah. Well, there's a reason why we can't have nice things, you know? I just admire Sleep Token because it really is just the lead singer and the drummer doing everything on the albums. The core talent of those two humans warms my little soul. That's fair. Well, a lot of the stuff with Ghost is just the lead singer, isn't it? He gets in session musicians to be the ghouls. I shouldn't know of someone's death before the the person's family does. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. That's why I sincerely enjoy your streams, the respect you have, and encourage others to have as well. I do my fucking best. Do my best, Hellkitten. Like, don't get me wrong. I am curious. I am curious. I'm a curious individual, and there's a lot of things out there that, like, I want to know about. And there's certain news sources or certain YouTubers that I trust to take the significant time and respect around a story when I tune into them talking about it, you know. What was the other thing I was going to say? Yeah. But then I also think because of that, like, respect and stuff like that, that, like, I have, like, my sex worker friends, for example, they will approach me and ask me whether I can find any of their stuff that's been leaked. Because they know that I'm not going to fucking take the piss with it. They know that I'll just literally be like, cool, I'll do the searches that I've done it a million fucking times for so many people now. It's like, I'll do the searches and I'll compile you a list of all of the places that your private stuff has been leaked to. You know? Because it's one of those things, especially when it comes to sex workers. Do you know, I was watching a documentary on a murder in New York, but it actually started talking about, like, the sex work industry in the 70s, and that was fascinating. That was absolutely fascinating. But it really did come down to a lot of fucking, like, people just not believing that sex workers had any rights at all. At all. They had no respect. They had no rights. And that comes down to, that still happens today. But now, of course, the internet exists. It's like, okay, yeah, this person has put their pictures on OnlyFans. Right, well, I'm going to search for the leaks of those OnlyFans pictures. And it's like, if you want to see them fucking naked, buy their OnlyFans. If you can't afford to see them naked, respect that fucking boundary or save your money to pay for their OnlyFans. They are providing a product. It doesn't stop the fact that you need to respect them as fucking human beings. You want to support them as a creator? Buy their OnlyFans. You know? Fucking ridiculous. Ben, I'll let my recovery story from going over. I would consult with you, Finley. If it's something that is possible, if it's something that is genuinely possible and I can get it all sorted and that sort of thing, because I'd love to do it, then I would consult with you. I'd be like, right, this is my plan. How does that fit in with what's going on in all of your lives? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I've got to sort out all the other stuff first. So, still got a way to go. Still got a way to go, you know? It's very kind of you. No one should have anything taken from them to have others fall on the web. It happened. Do you know what? It happened a long time ago, Hellkitten. It's like all of that started because basically, a website popped up that was, and it fucking sickens me to my absolute fucking core. But it was a group of men from the local area trading pictures of like ladies in the local area. And I first came across it because somebody sent me a message and was like, hey Val, I've just found out about this website and I think your ex-partner's on it. And so I went on the website and was like, right. I had to take a moment. I had to take a moment because I was so fucking angry. But I went through the entire forum of the website and found every single person and that I knew and that I had an association with. And literally went through every single one of them one by one and emailed them and was like, hey, you should be aware this picture has been leaked of you. This is where you can find it. This is what you can do about it. If you know who you sent that picture to, they are the only person that could have leaked it. This is how to go about filing a police report if you would like to file a police report, and just went through the entire fucking process and was like, right, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. And sometimes, like, I get people, like content creators that are not into the sex work who send me a message and be like, hey, Val, I have been copied. Like, somebody is using my image on their, on like a sex work scam profile or what have you. What can I do about it? How do I go about it? How can you help me? And that's what they asked me for that, you know, because as much as the world of filth wizardry is 99% glamorous and ridiculous and debauched and hilarious, you know, there is still the darker side of it, and the darker side of it is doing what I can to help people that are put in those positions because people don't respect their bodily anonymity. Bodily autonomy. I can't fucking speak today. Body autonomy. And it's just like, leave people alone. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. You know? So yeah. I just checked the calendar. Your plans fit. Oh, go. Yes. Well, we'll try and get it sorted, Sembar. We'll try and get it sorted. And I'll try and get all the finances sorted. To be fair, depending on how tomorrow's sponsored stream goes, it might be a scenario of the sponsored stream helps me pay for everything else. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, that would be fucking amazing. That would be absolutely fucking amazing, because it really depends on what, like, how many people do all the little bits and what have you. So it hopefully it'll be all good and dandy, you know. I'll know how I feel closer to the date, but there's no predicting that. That is true. I think it'll be fine. Might just have to sleep more than usual, but I sleep with earplugs in, so there's no issue. That's cool. That's all right. It's good to know. But like I said, what I'll do is I'll consult with you. I'll consult with you all and find out what's going on, you know. You know? That's the reason why I'm going to choose the bear. Oh, yeah. I completely fucking get it. Hope you go, be safety first. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for doing that. The hell getting... Yeah, it's fucking horrible and disgusting, and I feel it makes me sick to my stomach. But if I don't do it, who's gonna? Do you know what I mean? Who's actually gonna do that? Who's actually gonna sit there and be like, right, okay, I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna use the fucking spoons I've got to persevere through the anger and go through all of this shit so that I can inform people properly of where their shit is at, you know? And nowadays I only do it if people request, because I don't want to, like, I don't want to step on other people's toes, as a word, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody turns around to me and goes, hey Val, I think that some of my OnlyFans or my Fansleys have been leaked or what have you, then I'll be like, cool, what would you like me to find, etc., and speak through it with them. Sometimes I find images of other people that I know on those sites and what have you, and then I drop them a message. I'm like, hey, just so you're aware, I was searching for my friend. If they're happy for me to share the name, then I'll share the name. If they're not, then I won't. And I'm like, and I found these leaked photos of you. I wanted to let you know while I was already doing the process or whatever, you know? But that's an awkward fucking conversation in itself. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, hey, slightly easier when they know me, but, you know. I won't be able to go Rotterdam. It's 10 days after my surgery, but other plans and shenanigans. Oh, other plans and shenanigans. Other plans and shenanigans, right? You're too fucking long and have been able to go again in the future. It's all right. There'll be time. There'll be time. We haven't got any plans to close anytime soon, so we're all right. We're all good for Ken. We're all good for Ken. He was in spirit. Tiny cardboard fin with me. I love it. Why would you choose the bear? A bear wouldn't leak my nudes online? Yeah. Yeah. Little crochet me, send you a snip of my hair. You can make a voodoo doll to take to the dungeon. I love it. I love it. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Right, friends. That's what I'm going to call it. That's what I'm going to call it, you cheeky devils. we're going to go raid somebody. Because we always go raid somebody. We always go throw some love at another delightful being. So if you can stick around for the raid, even if it's on like 5-10 minutes, I would really appreciate it. I would really, really appreciate it. Let's go throw some love at another beautiful specimen of humankind. All right. Friends, before we go anywhere, could you do me a massive favor and throw some mod loves in the channel? You can use any kind of mod loves.
Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you so much for the follow, you beautiful being. I don't like to call people out just in case they're lurking, but I very much appreciate the follow all the same. Yeah, if you can stick some mod loves in the channel, you can use any kind of mod loves from any kind of channel. You can use any kind of love hearts from any kind of channel. Say a massive thank you.
Ooh, you little stalker.
Massive thank you to those wonderful, wonderful moderators. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Again, I do not like to call people out just in case they are lurking. You are very, very welcome here, though. I appreciate you. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. It's cool. I really appreciate it. Right, let me have a quick look at who we can go throw some love at. How long are you streaming for? I've been streaming for a little while. Ooh. Okay, all right. Sounds good. Sounds good, chums. Let's do this. Let's do this. Friends, if you're a subscriber, please copy and paste the first raid message. If you're not a subscriber, please copy and paste the second raid message. That's the first Bot of Vein raid message for subscribers. The second Bot of Vein raid message for non-subscribers. Thank you very much, Nibirin, for throwing them out there. Let's go see somebody we haven't seen in a long time. Let's go see somebody we haven't seen in a long time. Yeah. Like I said, friends, if you can stick around for the raid, even if it's on like 5-10 minutes, I would very, 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 very much appreciate it. Let's go see Elbow. Let's go see Elbel. Elbel is a gloriously wholesome, beautiful streamer who we love very, very dearly. Very much into the tabletop role plays and bits and pieces. Today they're doing some Metroid 3 randomizer because they're doing something for charity, which I always like to support. Even if we're not giving any money, it's always good to throw them some numbers to help them with the support and the hype for the charity stuff. If you can stick around, like I said, I would very, very, very much appreciate it. Friends, if you're not in the raid up here, please click on the link that I have just thrown out there, twitch.tv/Elbel, so that we can go and see this beautiful human being, because they are glorious and spectacular. We love them very, very dearly. It's been a long time since we've seen Elbel, so it'd be really nice to go throw them some love, all right? Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for the raids, the subs, the gift subs, all the cheeky little bitties. Thanks so much for the donations. Thanks so much for spending your time here and pandering to my ridiculousst. I appreciate that it's been quiet on the chat today, but we've had some really good conversations and everything's kept flowing, and that makes me really fucking happy. Tomorrow, I'll be back with my first ever sponsorship stream, where we'll be playing a game that I haven't played before, and you can all help me out and do bits and pieces. So 1 p.m. BST, we'll be starting chatting, and we'll probably jump into the game about 2 half 2 BST in order to get into the game. All right. Until tomorrow, you beautiful, beautiful beings, please come down and support us. I would really appreciate it. But until tomorrow, don't do anything I wouldn't do, because if I wouldn't do it, I'll fucking kill you. I'll see you later. Bye bye.